All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are live for a pivotal Game 5, Atlanta and New York, presented by PrizePicks. What's up, everybody? How's it going here on this Tuesday night? Are you guys ready for another day of critical NBA action here tonight? What's up, Rob? What's up, Goodman? Alpha, Arturo, Anthony, Joe Brown, Malito, the carbonated man's in the building, Pierre, Trish. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? What up, Devin? What up, gentlemen of culture? What a gentleman. Good evening. We're about to witness another choke masterpiece by the New York Knicks. Dude, New York has not been good in the fourth quarter of this series. They've only won one fourth quarter, and in that fourth quarter that they won in game one, they allowed that 11-0 run for Atlanta to get back in the game. Yeah, I know they blew out Atlanta in the last game in game 4, but New York has not been good at all when it comes to the fourth quarter. At all. What's up, Khaled? What's up, Angel? Anthony says, I'm ready for a New York win. You got to take back home court advantage tonight, man. You were able to do that winning game 4. Now here at home, you got to win this one and go up 3-2. There you go. What's up, Pikachu's mom? What up, Lee? How you doing, bro? What's up, man? How's it going, man? Father Time's in the building, as always. What's up, Father Time?
Hello. Hello, everybody.
What's up, Jet Lockett? How you doing, dude? Oh, man. Carbonated says, hell yeah, Knicks and Celtics are going to win tonight. Let's go. Well, if Boston's able to win that game that's currently going on, then that means that series is over. No matter what, this series will have a game 6. It's a matter where Atlanta be up going home or New York on the road be able to be up 3-2. We saw in that game 1 here in New York that the Knicks were able to handle Atlanta outside that 11-0 run. And then in that second game, we saw Atlanta be clutch down the stretch, even with the missed free throws by C.J. McCollum. New York missed the game-winning shot, and they were able to tie the series 1-1. Then you go home, and it's kind of the same story in Atlanta, where the Hawks, once again down the stretch, do great in the fourth quarter. New York misses a game-winning shot, and then New York responds with a blowout in game 4. So what are we installed for game 5? What's going to happen here tonight? We have another game cut down to the wire. Is New York's offense going to find itself down the stretch? Pierre, you should absolutely be disappointed with the Pistons, man. Absolutely.
Today's streams going to be on, the games are going to be on NBC today. They're going to be on NBC/Peacock.
Yeah, this game will be on NBC, and then the Spurs game tonight will be on ESPN.
Hey, Goodman. What's up here, Ball? Futuristic. Arturo. Sports Critic. Hello. El Grafo. ¿Cómo estás? Showtime. Harry Pothead Jr. Father Time. Yes. Hello. Lee. Khaled. Rob Rowe. Keep picking the Pistons, and we keep winning. Oh, I'm sure you'll never pick against the Magic, though, right?
Oh, no, that's his team. He's going to be biased all the way. Hey, what's up, Pierre? How you doing tonight? You want to come out here? Bimrote? Thank you for subscribing, Bimrote. Okay, welcome on in, bro. How's it going? You're part of the Magic. You should be futuristic. You're an 8 seed up 3-1 on the #1 seed. You should absolutely be feeling fantastic about that, man. One of those few upsets, one of the many upsets we've seen throughout this entire postseason. What's up, Hijinks? Welcome back once again tonight, bro. What's up, man? W stream as always. Hell yeah, dude. Anthony says the NBA is awesome. This postseason has been just incredible, just as we all thought, man. Just as we all thought.
Yeah. Pivotal game here today. Series tied, Knicks, Hawks, right?
Yes, sir. 2-2, baby.
And we could get this could be a game 7. This series type of series. Still have bad weather out here in Dallas. It's so crazy. Tornado watch. There was a few tornadoes, I think, that touched down here. I think west of Fort Worth about less than an hour ago. I think I should be fine for the rest of the night. We're still under tornado watch until 9 p.m., but I think we should be okay. It's still storming out there in Missouri, Alpha. Yeah, and I saw that there was more storms up to the Midwest too. That Indiana and Illinois were getting rocked as well. Sweet mother of God. I feel bad for my Wolves, like truly hurt, says Anthony. We all know if Ant-Man, Dante, DiVincenzo don't get hurt, the Wolves will probably win this series, but it probably won't happen. But I can't wait to be at the Target Center tomorrow. You're going to be at the Target Center tomorrow. That's incredible, man. That's incredible. I know the house is going to be rocking. I know you guys are going to be rooting on for your guys to try to take them out at home. And it does suck, man. It's so unfortunate that these players have to get hurt. Any players have to get hurt. It just sucks, man. Because the playoffs have been great.
The injuries that we saw in the regular season are starting to pile up here in the postseason as well, and it sucks, man. Yeah, L injuries indeed, El Guafo. L injuries indeed, man. We even saw Nas Rico down last night. Thankfully, he was okay. Thankfully, he was okay. Hey, what's up, Cog? What's up, Deuces? 2 thumbs up, my boys. We appreciate that. We have almost 300 in the building. We are 10 likes away from 100 already. Who's going to take the commanding 3-2 series lead here today? Alpha says, I've seen teams come back from 3-1. I didn't expect Rudy to keep stopping Jokic and doing offensive work. I don't think it was fixed. The Wolves were going to win. Well, when you're out a superstar, you're out arguably your best 3-point shooter. That's tough to find other production from other people, especially when you have a center who, yeah, he's a great defender, a great rebounder, but he's a center who's very inconsistent when it comes to scoring. At that center position, you rely more on McDaniels and Nas Reed to score. Hey,
Tracking the weather over here. Tracking the weather.
QB Killer of the 2 says, is today going to be a low scoring or a high scoring one, boys?
For this Knicks and Hawks game, I'm hoping it's a high scoring. Brunson shooting consistent. If we get the help from Bridges to the New York Knicks, Jalen Johnson, CJ McCollum, McCollum still doing his thing. Nickeil Alexander-Walker seems to be like coming more alive offensively as the series is progressing. Like yesterday, I mean not yesterday, but the last game, Nickeil Alexander-Walker was knocking down early shots. That was something he wasn't doing in the previous games. So I'm gonna say high scoring.
I fully expect both these games that we're covering tonight to be fully high scoring. Both of them. Hey, QB Killer, appreciate the 2, bro. Let's go, man. Pierce says, yeah, I agree. Give me a high scoring. Carbonated Man says, tonight, it's going to be 107-98 New York wins. So you got them for a 9-point win. They blew out the Atlanta Hawks in game number 4. They blew them out. Anthony says, I like to give credit to the Nuggets last night. Cam Johnson, Spencer Jones. He had 0 points in the previous game. Then Josh what he did last night. Now, I'm not shocked about Cam Johnson. That dude's been inconsistent all season long. But Spencer Jones dropping, 4 or 5 threes last night, actually playing really good defense. He really saved him in that game. We saw Valanciunas have really, really up and down minutes. And Cam and Spencer Jones really saved him last night. You don't think the Spurs game would be high scoring, Goodman? I think it will. I think both teams are going to come out. I mean, the Blazers' lives are on the line. It's an elimination game for the Blazers. They'll have to come out firing. If they don't, it's over. Hey, Bobby Cox with a $5 donation. Guys, what was with that Magic and Pistons game yesterday? It seemed like nobody wanted to win that game. One of the sloppiest games ever. Play better.
Yeah. Sometimes it's going to happen in a physical series like that, where neither team is a very, great perimeter shooting team or whatever, and it's a bloodbath kind of a game. Sometimes that kind of happens in these matchups. But yeah, no one could knock down a shot late, it seemed like, and also miss free throws and all that.
And Orlando, the only reason why Orlando won that game, they relied on their free throw shooting. They went to the line so many times in that fourth quarter. They just kept getting fouled. Detroit's turnovers and fouling cost him that game. I feel like Detroit's finding different ways to lose games in that series, but it's the lack of shooting, the free throwing, the fouling, the turnovers, the finding ways to lose that series, and they're in danger of losing to a number 8 seed. Bobby, thank you so much for the 5, dude. Gregory, we wouldn't be shocked if this series goes 5 either, man. We wouldn't, or 7. We would not be shocked either, dude. I saw a report the tornado alley has grown and expanded further east. We're seeing a lot of storms right now. Hijinks everywhere. Midwest, the South, everywhere, bro.
It has. I saw that too. That tornado alley has shifted.
That's dangerous, man.
It's been annoying. It sucks. It's annoying having to deal with this weather every day during this time of the year. And you can't look at your weather report and be like, oh, tomorrow it's supposed to be sunny and maybe partly cloudy. It's fine. Can't trust it. Not this time of the year. Nope. Because next thing you know, you're under a tornado watch like we are right now. And there was, I think, 2 or 3 tornadoes that touched down here in the DFW area. And there was one tornado that touched down in Oklahoma, north of Texas, just like right over the border.
Jesus, man. You and everybody, you guys all stay safe out there. This is gnarly right now, man.
And what sucks about the storms happening right now or the past hour is that it's rush hour. And there goes another tornado warning that just went into effect.
Brutal. TGM says,
Yeah,
I'm here.
That would just suck to be in traffic.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine being in traffic and all of a sudden there's a tornado warning. You hear the sirens going off and it looks really, really terrible. And you're in standstill traffic. There's nothing you can do. There's just nothing you can do. Oh, that'd be the worst. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to hide. You're just at the mercy.
I'd be so scared, man. I'd be like, I would not know what to do. I'd be so scared.
So hopefully everybody gets home safe.
What's up, Ezra? How you doing, man? Welcome on in. DJM in Minnesota says, I'm getting weather out here too, boys. It feels like it's rough right now across most of the United States, eastern and southern United States.
It's pretty rough. Alex Goodman, Ezra, thanks for being here. Carbonated Man, Regier, hello. You ready for that draft later on tonight? B Money. Did I say B Money in the chat? No. Yeah, B Money's in the chat. Okay.
What up, B? How you doing tonight? Who you got for today's game, bro?
B Money says we had a guy who came in from the Netherlands for work, and they literally don't have thunderstorms. So when we had a tornado warning and the sirens went off, he didn't know what was going on.
I can see why that could be absolutely scary to somebody like that, man. Maybe that'd be the same way for me here for California. We don't have sirens like that. There's no need for that. And when there's an earthquake going on, it's not like we have sirens for earthquakes. It's just be prepared. We'll get warnings. Anthony's going to go with the Knicks 109-104 tonight. Critical game, man. Who's going to go up 3-2? Can New York actually put together a good fourth quarter? Even in the game that they won and blew out Atlanta a couple nights ago, they even lost that fourth quarter. The only fourth quarter that they have won was game one, and that was the fourth quarter where they gave up an 11-0 run to Atlanta at one point.
So 11-0 run.
11-0 run to Jalen Johnson and a couple of shots by CJ McCollum.
Yeah, dang.
As we get into a clutch game, if this is going to the clutch quarter and it's a 5 to 10 point game, even closer than that, I'm going to trust Atlanta to be able to be the team that pulls out the victory today. New York's got to prove to me that they can actually show up and ball out in the fourth quarter. The only time they did that was when Cat went on that run in game one. Grip, tonight we are doing this game, and then we are doing San Antonio and Portland. Welcome on in, everybody. 500 in the building already. We're up over 100 likes. We are 60 away from 200 likes. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. What's up, Big Mac? What's up, bro? TJ says, I'm going with the Knicks. No, I'm going with the Hawks. I love Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Well, you being from Minnesota, he was a really good addition for you guys out there until he left in free agency this year. Now, nah, he's having a terrible series. He was a little bit better in game 4, but overall, he is shooting what? 34% from the floor is Alexander Walker. Now he's shooting 43% for downtown. So when he's taking the threes, he's making it very efficiently. But everything else, he's only shooting 34% from the field. And in this series, he's averaging 13 points, about almost 4 rebounds, and almost 3 assists a game. Crazy part is Atlanta's getting it done without him. With him shooting at 37% from the floor, Atlanta's still getting the job done with a tied series at 2. And that's thanks to people like CJ McCollum, like a Okongwu. We've seen him nail some threes this series. Tyson Daniels isn't scoring, but he's doing everything else. He's assisting, he's rebounding. He has the ability to do everything for this team, man. Regier the Chooses, thoughts on the new...
Regier with a 2? What do you say?
Thoughts on the new lottery system I tagged y'all on.
I'll be honest with you. I don't really care. I don't care. It's probably not going to be all that great. And people are going to complain about it. It's probably because it's probably not going to be all that great. It's probably not going to fix anything because I've been watching this league forever and the teams are still going to tank and they're going to do what they're going to do. Who cares? Your thoughts, Roach?
I don't think it's going to help the tanking no matter what. I really don't. Now, MLB has a lottery system where if you're a top lottery team for 2 years in a row, then you can't be a lottery team for a 3rd straight year. I don't know if the NBA would look into something like that.
Yeah, sorry I don't have a better answer for you, but at this point, it's just so frustratingly boring to talk about because all these ideas of what could be done to fix tanking, it's not gonna. There's no fix all thing to fix tanking, and the NBA is gonna mess around with things, and there might be some good, but probably mostly bad, and it's probably not going to fix anything with tanking because it never has. None of their ideas ever truly fix that. In the NBA, it's yeah, I don't care. Whatever happens, happens. Whoever gets a pick gets a pick. At this point, whatever.
Thank you, Rashir, for the 2, bro.
Thank you though.
TJ in with the $5 donation. How long have you two known each other? And how did you guys meet? Also, best wishes for you, Josh, in on the weather.
Hey, thank you, man. How long we know each other, Roach?
We will be knowing each other 9 years in August. And we met, I was looking for a fantasy football live draft. And him and Sean, who was the other co-host on this channel, did a live 10-hour live stream when it comes to live fantasy drafts. But I saw it after they already did it. I watched the whole 10-hour, loved it, subscribed to the channel, was a regular, became a mod, started my own YouTube channel. And now ever since the August of 2022, we've been over here on the sports area and it's been amazing. So that's the story, DT, appreciate you with the 5, bro.
DT, gracias, amigo.
Thank you.
It's been 9 years already. That's crazy. 9 years.
Connor Simmons is in the building. Says, we back. I got the Knicks winning tonight. I see they can clutch it out. For me, a key factor to this game is, or for me, who's going to decide to win this game is, who's going to be better in the fourth quarter. 3 out of the 4 games, it's been Atlanta better in the clutch quarter. Even in that blowout the other night, Atlanta was the better clutch quarter team. It's going to come down to those final 12 minutes or maybe overtime of this game 5. Who's going to take that 3-2 seriously? 9 years is quite a long time, and it's gone by so fast, Bunny Paper Son. So fast. Yeah. Ernesto in the building says, let's go Atlanta Hawks. And he's got the Hawks here tonight. I have a feeling we're going to have a big-time split in the chat once we get to game-time predictions of who's going to win tonight's game. We're 50 likes away for 200, guys. Welcome on in. Almost 600 in the building. Hit that like button. We appreciate you. Let's have another great night. Who's going to take the series lead in this one? And later tonight, were the Spurs and the Blazers season back at home? We're going to find those answers out here in just a little bit.
Goodman asked, did you guys see the Luka update? What happened?
Now, I saw the Austin Reeves that they're very optimistic he's going to play tomorrow, and that Kevin Durant most likely will not be playing in tomorrow night's game 5. So apparently Luka's going to be out. If they advance, Luka's going to be unlikely to play against OKC.
So it's worse than we thought.
That's going to fit more of that 6 week than the 4 week. It's about to come up on the 4 weeks next week, I believe.
I mean, it doesn't change the Thunder winning that series or anything.
Yeah.
Whether Luka was playing or not, the Thunder is winning that series handedly. But it's still like, here we are in the playoffs, and star players are not playing, not available. Players getting hurt, continue to get hurt. Sucks.
It really does, man.
I care less about the draft lottery bullshit and more about having star players and having players not get hurt right before the playoffs and into the playoffs. Because every year we have these big bummers in the playoffs where it's just like, Hurt. 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 It's like, fuck. Like, yeah, the Lakers are going to lose to the Thunder, but seeing Luka against SGA in the playoffs, that would have been cool. And it's just unfortunate that he got hurt.
Mm-hmm. That would have been so epic. I still would have took I would have gave the Lakers a game in that series if Luka was able to come back. That's it. I would have had the Thunder in 5, but it would have been fun to watch those two go at it. So I wish the Warriors would have beat the Suns. It would have been fun to watch Steph Curry go at it with that shit, even though we would have got smoked in 4 games. OKC missing Luka's pretty big because essentially it means they are almost certainly sweeping them. So they'll be extremely well rested for the Spurs as B money. I mean, you figure now they just swept the Suns yesterday. They're probably not going to play a game 1 of the second series, so either Sunday or Monday. So they're already getting about 5-6 days of rest already. And if that series is done in 4, it's going to be done by the end of the middle of the following week, and they'd get even more rest.
Yeah, Erica, Dallas, not Houston. I've never lived in Houston. What's up, sarcasm? How you doing?
What's up, sarcasm?
Today's stream is presented by PrizePicks.
Yeah, guys, go check them out. Go download the app. Also, it's available on desktop too. It's a great way to get your picks going, and they got some great offers for you guys. Play $5, get $50 in instant lineups. But you got to use that promo code HMA. That's HMA. And here is our lineup tonight. We've been crushing it of late. This is what we got going on. Tonight, we got Josh Hart for more than 6.5 rebounds. He's averaging double-digit rebounds in this series. Dyson Daniels for more than 9.5 rebounds plus assists. Hit down in every game but one this series. And CJ McCollum, been a scoring machine. We're taking him for more than 14.5 points for today's game. So go check out PrizePicks, guys. As you see on the screen, this is our desktop view. They're available on desktop. They're available on iPhone and Android. Our affiliate link is in the description. And you guys can go follow us. You guys can follow us at the Sports Area on PrizePicks. Let's go. Josh Hart, 6.5 rebounds. Dyson Daniels, 9.5 rebounds plus assists. CJ McCollum, 14.5 points here today. I like those plays, boys. Really appreciate that, Brandon. We've been crushing it in the postseason, man. Let's go 2 for 2 here tonight, shall we? Tatum's already got 11 points halfway through the second quarter, Rob, bro. 11-6. Yeah, they're going to win that game. I fully expect them to win that game and move on to the second round.
Yeah.
Hawks have already beat them at home already, says Roddy. So for me, it's obvious the Hawks will squeeze out another win. Well, both teams have won a game on the road. It was the Hawks taking game 2. That's kind of funny. New York won the first game at home and lost the second game. Atlanta won their first game at home, which is game 3, and then lost game 4, the second game at home. So if that pattern is going to continue, that means New York should win this game. And then Atlanta will win game 6, and then New York will lose game 7. We'll see. Yo, what's up, Jill? How are you doing tonight? It's good to see you, Jill.
Hey, Joe.
Ezra thinks, yeah, CJ hitting 14 points, no doubt. CJ McCollum this series averaging 24 points a game. Not only that, he's shooting 51% from the floor and 33% for downtown. Somebody who's just supposed to be a filler. He was thrown into that Trae Young deal for his salary, ends up being the best player in this first round or for the series. McCollum, he's been there. He's been to a conference finals with the Blazers. He's been to multiple playoff appearances with the Blazers. So he's bringing that veteran leadership into this series, and you're seeing he's calming everything down. He's taking excellent shots, and he's showing very, very efficient from the floor. Welcome on in, Alex. How you doing, bro? What's up, Darren? What's up, man? Let's see.
We got a highlighted comment from J Dog, who says Lakers lose to the Thunder if JJ Redick ain't getting fired, right? Lakers lose to the Thunder. JJ Redick is not going to get fired. No, he's not going to get fired.
No.
I just want Denver or Spurs to beat the Thunder. I don't know. We'll see. Tough love, TSF playoffs. Thank you so much, J Dog. 14 months, dude. And no, absolutely not. JJ Redick won't get fired. I thought he did a pretty damn good job this year with a team that was never fully healthy for a long period of time throughout the entire season, and made him a top 4 seed in the Western Conference and advancing into the second round if they are able to get one more win against the Rockets, where most people didn't even have them being competitive in this series. So no, he's not gonna get fired. I'd be shocked.
I thought JJ Redick did an excellent job with that team down the stretch. They got him going on defense with something they struggled in that first half. I don't see him getting fired at all, no matter what happens.
I thought he did a really good job with bringing out great qualities in guys like Luke Kennard. In a Lakers uniform, ever since he put on a Lakers uniform, Luke Kennard has been great and has been one of the more important players for the Lakers. That was impressive too. Marcus Smart, the way he's being utilized right now, I mean, he's having some of the best games since putting on that Celtics uniform and winning the championship.
The fact that everybody wanted him to go out, the Lakers to trade for defense, and they did it. All they did was get Luke Kennard, and that defense actually got better. Is a very impressive coaching job, and a very impressive job for Luke Kennard as well.
All right, you guys ready for game time predictions?
Let's do it.
All right, let's get into game time predictions then.
The New York Knicks coming to tonight's game as 6.5-point favorites for Game 5. So, for tonight's Game 5, who do y'all have taken a commanding 3-2 lead?
Who's favored?
New York by 6.5.
And what's the over-under?
It is 215.5.
Who are you taking?
I'm taking the Atlanta Hawks in tonight's game, Josh. I mentioned it already. Who's going to be more clutch? Well, that's been Atlanta all series long. I think it comes down to that. Hawks win in the clutch situation.
I'll take the Knicks.
All right. Who do you guys have for MVP of today's game?
Give me Brunson.
I got the guy averaging over 20 points a game in this series for the Hawks. That's C.J. McCollum as MVP. All right, what about X Factor? Who's the X Factor for tonight's game?
For me, give me Cat.
Give me Jonathan Kuminga. Off the bench, averaging 14 points a game when he's on Atlanta's much better team. Give me Jonathan Kuminga as my X Factor. All right, what about first field goal? Who's making that first bucket tonight?
I'll take Brunson.
You know what? I'm right there with Josh. I'm also going to go Jalen Brunson tonight. All right, what about that first splash, a.k.a. that first three? Who's hitting that today?
Give me Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Give me no.
I'm going to go my MVP, C.J. McCollum, for the first three. So we're both taking a Hawk for that. We're both taking Brunson first bucket. But now, who's getting that first slam, that first dunk of tonight's game?
For me, I'll go with Bridges getting the first dunk. Yeah.
Whoa, Bridges. That would be great for him. I'm going to go Jalen Johnson, double J, as first dunk of tonight's game. And then once again, today's game, over under 215.5. Do you have it over or under?
I'm taking the over of today's game.
I'm also taking the over for today's game 5, baby. Let's go. All right, there's our game time predictions, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for following along. Let's see. Who do you guys got here tonight? I see Hawks. B-Money's got Knicks. New York Knicks. Hawks is JD. Darren's going punches every piece, so he's got the Knicks. Hawks for Bright Wolf. Darkness has got the Hawks. I figured we'd have a split chat. All you guys were tuning in, saying who you guys got tonight. You guys are splitting the chat, and me and Josh are splitting here for today's game. And thank y'all so much for following along. Almost 800 in the building. We are 10 likes away for 200. Appreciate y'all. Erica P. the $2 donation says Texans are hardcore. I hope it gets better, Josh.
Hey, thank you, man. Yeah, soon it'll be summer, and then we'll just get nothing but heat.
Thank you, Erica P. for the 2. Appreciate you. Colin's got the Knicks with Brunson as MVP. Cat is X Factor like Josh. First bucket, Brunson in the first 3. First dunk is Cat, and he's taking the over. And I see over. Wow, nobody taking the under for today's game. Nobody taking the under? You guys are just like me and Josh. We all expecting a high-scoring game. Should be a really fun game here tonight. Let's go.
Today's game's going to be on NBC.
Oh, yeah. Let's switch over to that. Yeah, tonight's game is on NBC. It's the only game on NBC here today. Shireen's got the Hawks coming to tonight's game. It is really a split chat. I mean, this series could go either way. We've seen both home teams lose a game. We've seen the road teams really ball out in this series. You figure if that trend continues, Atlanta might win this game here tonight, and then maybe New York wins a game 6. We'll see. You're going to go the under, Rec. You're the only one I've seen in the chat going with the under. Guys, we just did 200 likes. Thank y'all so much. Let's go. Appreciate ya. I got somebody in 6. See, I'm thinking this game goes 7. I'm thinking whoever loses tonight will bounce back in game 6, and we're going to go to a 7th game. That's what I really think is going to happen in this series. It's been so even, so back and forth. We had a blowout in game 1 for New York, blowout in game 4 for New York to make their 2 wins. And the 2 wins by Atlanta, the games have literally come down to the final shot of the game that New York missed both times.
So now the broadcast is about to start. It says it's starting right now. The Knicks and Hawks broadcast is starting right now. Of course, I say it in a little tiny box, and I'm probably going to see it in a little tiny box because of the whole weather thing going on right now. Just like it was for that Nuggets and Timberwolves game the other night.
Ah, it sucks. Yo, Tristan Allen, what's up, dude? How's it going, man? Welcome on in.
Hey, Tristan.
Jay Quinn. Yo, Queen's up in the building. What's up, Queen? Hawks have won both their games by 1 point since Darkness. I don't think this series is as close as you think. You're not wrong about that. I just mentioned both.
Wait, wait, hold on. Say that all over again. Read that again.
Darkness says the Hawks have won both their games by 1 point. I don't think this series is as close as you think it is.
So you're saying that if New York can just play better in the fourth quarter, not play so much ISO, get some more, more flow to the offense, spread of production, guys knocking down shots like Mikal Bridges, and one of those losses by 1 point, Bridges had 0 field goals in that game. So I think what he's saying is if the Knicks play as a team, then they'll win.
Don't turn the ball over. Play good defense. get that spreader production. We see Miles McBride finally awaken in this series. He's had 2 straight games in a row where he's produced off the bench. You're right. And both the games that New York have won, it's been blowouts. Even with that 11-0 run in that fourth quarter of the first game, it was still a blowout thanks to Karl-Anthony Towns. We'll see what happens here tonight. Maybe New York wins and it's a lot closer game. I'm expecting Atlanta to come out hot. It's going to be intriguing to see what CJ McCollum does with the booing because he made himself a villain in that game too. You heard how loud those boos were. They wanted a villain like there was for Trae Young in that series back in 2021. Now they have that villain. I'm intrigued to see if McCollum's going to be rowdy here tonight to come back that.
Still in a tiny box.
B Money, a gifted membership to Connor McDonald. Hey, let's go. B, appreciate you, bro. Bro, Connor McDonald, he's been around a long time on this channel. Let's go. B, we appreciate it, man.
Thank you, B. Thank you, man. Gifted membership to Connor McDonald. That's an OG right there. An OG to another OG. Love you, B. Thank you, bro.
You talk about somebody who could do a good Family Guy impression. Connor McDonald does a great, that old man who always goes after Chris. He does a great impression of him. I remember that. Coming in, man, says, congratulations to Connor McDonald. Hell yeah. I really do wish sometimes we can automatically give our membership to somebody. Maybe one day that would actually happen. Herbert, there we go. Thank you, sarcasm. Yeah, you can do a very good impression of Herbert. Yeah, there we go. Yo, Huntsville's back in the building. What's up, dude? What up, man? Good to see you, Huntsville. Welcome on in, everybody. Almost 1,000 in the building. Probably about 10 minutes away from tip-off. Smack that like button. A crucial Game 5 in the Garden. Can Atlanta steal another road game? Or can New York here at home actually clutch up in the fourth quarter? Nina Turner, what's up, Nina? How you doing? What's up, Jader? What's up, dude? Sixers have no stamina? Well, I mean, it's a close game. There's 138 to go in the first half of that Sixers and Boston game. And it's a 54-48 lead for the Celtics. So it's a lot closer game than we saw in game number, 4 of that series. That's for damn sure. Victor Wembanyama is my favorite player to watch. I don't blame you, Cornelius. We will be live, guys, for that Spurs and Atlanta Hawks game later Portland Trailblazers game later tonight. It's elimination night. Let's see if the Spurs can handle the Blazers and finish off that series. Guys, we are 70 likes away from 300. Hit that like button. Let's go. Let's have another great night. Very important, very crucial. Game 5 here tonight. Can Jalen Brunson, can Cat lead the way here for New York? Or will it be the likes of CJ McCollum, Jonathan Kuminga, Jalen Johnson? Jalen Johnson, crazy. It feels like he hasn't had a good series, but he's still averaging 19, 7, and 5 this series. Is Double J. Kuminga off the bench, averaging 14. Nah, averaging 13 points a game. but on 34% shooting. Just get the ball to Alexander Walker for downtown. Dude shooting 43%, man. Excellent. When the dude scored inside the arc, he can't score. What a damn. Meanwhile, for New York in this series, you have Jalen Brunson averaging 25. You have Karl-Anthony Towns averaging 21. You have OG Anunoby averaging 20 points a game. Then you have a drop-off. After those three, your next best scorer is Josh Hart at just under 10 a game. Now, he is averaging 11 points and 5 assists, 11 rebounds and 5 assists a game. Believe McBride 8, Clarkson 7, Mikal 7. Mikal Bridges averaging only 7 points a game this series, man. How disappointing is that? You're seeing a difference between Bridges here for Atlanta and Bane in Orlando. What I mean by that is both those franchises, New York and Orlando, traded 4 first-round picks for those players. Bane's having great production for the most part, outside of one game in that series. Mikal Bridges has been literally a non-factor. He had that little burst of energy in the third quarter of game 4, and that's it. Somebody that you threw out 4 first-round picks for is averaging not even 8 points per game here in the first round. That's why we're tied up at 2. That's a big why. We're tied up at 2 apiece. I got Atlanta winning 88-87. So, Karma, you got the under for tonight's game. Okay. I remember when Bridges and Cam Johnson were Batman and Robin and the Suns. Oh, I remember that too, Willie. Suns fans were so sad when they traded both those guys to the Brooklyn Nets. I remember that. Everybody loved him out there. Bridges was one of the most efficient players in the world. Now here in the first round, at times he's literally unplayable. You don't even realize he's out there on the court. Like, oh, Mikal Bridges is out there? He has no impact. To be honest, Bridges wasn't really that good in the first round either, but he made it for in that Celtics game. Well, hopefully that's the same for the Knicks this year, Darkness. Maybe that's going to be the case. Maybe Bridges just doesn't like to show up in the first round, and in the second round, he likes to tear it up. Tonight's starting lineup for the New York Knicks: OG Anunoby, Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, and the big bodega, Karl-Anthony Towns. Yeah, that is your starting 5 tonight for New York. Here at home, they will be in the black alternates. The black alternates with a little bit of blue and orange on the side. That is the jersey choice for New York here for game number 5. Shh. Says, please, Hawks, just win today. I'm nervous as hell, praying for a win. It'd be such a great advantage. Such a great advantage for you guys to win tonight as a Hawks fan and be able to be up 3-2 as you guys go back home in a couple of days to try to finish off that series. You guys already stole one on the road in game 2. You guys try to steal another one here in game number 5. Celtics leading 57-50 at halftime. Okay. Thank you guys.
Thank you for the updates, guys.
AJ says, I need the Hawks to win. Not want, not have. I need the Hawks to win tonight. That's who I got. I got Atlanta winning tonight. I based it off of who I think should be clutch, and that's been Atlanta all series long. New York's only won 1/4 quarter this entire series. Now is game 1 when they end up giving up an 11-0 run at one point in that 4th quarter.
Is it a commercial break right now?
Yeah, commercial break. Yeah.
Hopefully, once the game starts, I can actually see the game in a larger screen.
Embiid and Maxey have 28 of the 50 for the Sixers this year. So just like last game, the Sixers role players aren't stepping up. Man, I feel like we've said that a lot this postseason, where some of these teams' role players aren't stepping up as expected. Man, I was just mentioning in this game, OG, Cat, Brunson, averaging 20 points each a game, and the next best scorer is 9 with Josh Hart. That can't happen if you're New York. All right, guys, get one final look here at game time predictions because we are ready to go for tip-off from New York. Atlanta will be in the whites, and New York, once again, will be in the black alternate jerseys here tonight. Up over 200 likes. Thank you guys so much. Hit that like button. Let's do this, baby. Let's do this. All right, center court tip-off featuring Cat and Okongwu is won by Karl-Anthony Towns.
Yeah, I'm not even close to being synced up.
Let me get a timer up here so I can pause. Okay, there we go. Alan says, what time is it? Game time, baby.
Yeah, they're just gonna have a small, tiny box.
Want me to just go ahead and call it? You want to get synced up still?
11, 38, 37, 36, 35,
Whoa.
34. What?
You're actually ahead of me right now.
Change the channel then.
Okay.
Go back.
Boop. We're going to start off with let's see, a shot clock violation here in Atlanta. Clock is at 0. The shot clock is stopped at 0 right now. Yeah, we're having a clock malfunction at the moment. It is a shot clock malfunction right now, folks. Well, that's a way to start tonight's game. 11:34 to go here in the first quarter. We have a shot clock malfunction going on right now. Yo, what's up, Aaron Myers? What it do, Pikachu? What up, man?
Hey, Aaron.
Shh. Now that's a new violation by the officials. Well, that's out of their range, Eldrick. That's on the Madison Square Garden to get it right. The ref is plugging something in right now. And it just reset the shot clock. Whoa, what? So it seems like the refs know what they're doing and the people at the arena don't. Good to see you, bro. Aaron Myers, guys. Yo, 120 likes away for 300. Over 1,100 in the building. We're finally going to get a play here to resume.
Alpha 18 says Josh has no interest in the NBA today. What the fuck are you talking about? I wish I could watch the NBA right now. You know what? Whatever. Fuck you. I'm not going to explain myself again.
We're going to see.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I've only been doing these streams like every day because I love it so much. Because I hate it so much. Fucking prick. Don't be snapping, bro. You're the one who said what you said. Then go fuck off then. You wasn't hating. You just said, I have no interest in doing the NBA. This thing that I've loved very much. I can't watch the game. And it's annoying.
Absolutely. I'd be just as annoyed as Josh is if I couldn't be able
go
to
ahead,
watch
Roach.
him.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so
I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on.
Tyson Daniels inside for 2. Back the other way.
Fuck you.
Jalen puts it up and good. Now here comes Atlanta back the other way. And Tyson Daniels is 2 for 2 to start tonight's game. Somebody who has not scored all series long is 2 for 2, and it's 4-2. 10:23 to go here in the first quarter. It's Karl-Anthony Towns. Bad pass. It's a turnover stolen away by C.J. McCollum. 10:13 to go in the first. Atlanta with Okongwu, Johnson, McCollum, Alexander Walker, Tyson Daniels. That's your starting 5. Missed shot by Okongwu. Rebounded here by New York. Brunson off to Josh Hart. All right, we're getting against McCollum. Kick up top to Towns. 15 to shoot for Karl. To the left elbow for OG. The cross, the pump fake. The drive against a Okongwu. And we'll lose out of bounds. Last touch by Jalen Johnson. 9:47 to go here in the first quarter. That'll be out of bounds, and that will remain New York possession.
What's the score?
4-2 Atlanta. 9:47 to go in the first. Inbounds. Brunson looking. Kicks to the top of the key, and it's off of Jalen Johnson out of bounds. 9:46 to go. 5 to shoot. 5 to shoot. Rozier, you have to watch the game on Peacock because of tornadoes? Oh, it sucks, man.
To the rest of y'all, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate y'all. I do.
5 to shoot in the inbounds here for Atlanta, folks, or for New York, folks. Inbounds, Brunson, 3, 2, 1, spins, Brunson, floater, got it. Jalen Brunson, the tie at 4 apiece. 9:35 to go in the first quarter. Brunson's got both, but Jalen Brunson ties to Daniels. They have the buckets for the respective teams. Jalen Johnson misses the 3. OG Anunoby with the rebound. You're heading off to Brunson. You'll have it the cross, met up by Okongwu on the switch. Jalen trying to go to work, double T comes, bounces to OG. To the corner for Bridges. Bridges, the fadeaway of Okongwu is good. How about Mikal Bridges actually scoring in the first quarter? 6-4 New York, 9 minutes to go in the first. CJ McCollum with an N1 opportunity.
What's the score?
It is now tied at 6 with an N1 coming up from McCollum. 8:59 to go here in the first quarter. They're going to assess that shooting foul to Josh Hart. Oh, my number lock's not on. What the heck? 59. McCollum averaging 29 points a game at Madison Square Garden, misses the free throw and was still scored up at 6 apiece. New York once again has Brunson, Anunoby, Towns, Hart, and Bridges as their starting lineup. Brunson finds Towns. Top of the key back to Brunson to the right elbow for Hart. Step back 3. Josh Hart's got the first 3.
Let's go.
And now it's 9-6 New York. It's 8:34 to go in the first quarter. Quickly down the lane. Dyson Daniels scores again. He's got 6 of the 8 points so far for Atlanta.
How unlikely of a start is that, Dyson Daniels?
He's been somebody playing defense, assisting, rebounding, not scoring this series. OG Anunoby with the crossover. The step back 3. He's fouled by Okongwu. Okongwu wants in the challenge. If they don't, it's going to be 3 free throws for OG Anunoby.
Is it even worth challenging this early in the first quarter?
No, I wouldn't. That's weak contact. It looked like the thumb of Okongwu hit OG. They are not going to challenge.
Yeah, it's best not to challenge here early in the first quarter.
Even
With what, 8:08 left to go?
Yeah, even if they win it, you only have 1 for the rest of the game.
Yeah, it's serious tie 2-2.
Mm-hmm. First one up, first one good for OG. Second one up, second one good for OG. 11-8, early lead for New York, 8:08 to go. OG doesn't miss his free throws. He's been balling from the free throw line this series, bro. Doug Williams, what's up, bro? And OG Anunoby makes both free throws. 12-8, the lead for New York, 8:05 to go in the first quarter. Oh, excuse me. Okongwu out to Alexander Walker. Down the baseline, hands it off to Dyson Daniels. Kick it out. Okongwu missing the 3 and a rebound by OG Anunoby. 7:48 to go in the first. It's 12-8 New York. Kick out top of the key for Cat. Off to Brunson. On the right elbow gets McCollum the crossover. 10 to shoot. Now brings out McCollum all the way to the logo. Hands it off to Josh Hart. Met up by Jalen Johnson. Good defense by Double J. Top shot by Hart. Rims out and a rebound by Johnson. He's going to try to ghost to coast. And Jalen Johnson lost the ball out of bounds. He fell down and tripped There was no foul call. It's an Atlanta turnover. Good job by Mikal Bridges to get his hand on that. He was able to knock it off the leg of Jalen Johnson out of bounds. 7:22 to go in the first quarter. Here comes Jalen Brunson. Brunson, top of the key, screen against Alexander Walker off to OG Anunoby. OG, 3-0. Jalen Johnson with his second rebound of the game. Jalen spins. Johnson, bad pass. But he was looking for a Congo underneath, and he threw it out of bounds. Back-to-back turnovers for Jalen Johnson. Hey, Alpha, chill out, man. All right, chill out. Okay? I'm going to say it now. All right, chill out. Here is OG Anunoby off to Mikal Bridges. He'll have a top of the key to Jalen Brunson. Bounce pass to Karl-Anthony Towns. 5 to shoot. And an offensive foul on the screen by Mikal Bridges. And that's going to be a first time out of the game. This one by the New York Knicks with 6:42 to go here in the first quarter. Timeout.
What's the score?
12-8 lead here for New York.
All right. Now, during the commercial break, let me talk to you, Alpha 18. You don't want me to snap at you, as you say, then don't say dumb shit for me to respond to. How does that work? As you, from a 41-year-old to a 37-year-old grown-ass man, maybe don't say some stupid-ass shit, questioning my passion. Because that is going to get me hot. How could it not? I love what I do, and I've been doing this for years. When I was working 12-hour shifts, streaming all day, doing whatever it is that we got to do to keep the show going on, no matter what was going on between me, Sean, or Rocha. For years, because I love doing this. So when you question my passion, that's going to get me hot. Can you understand that as a 37-year-old grown-ass man? Can you compute? Can you comprehend that? That's why I responded the way I did, because I love what I do. And it's frustrating that I can't do what I do right now. That's why I'm hot right now, because I can't do what I'm able to do right now. It sucks dealing with it. So I hope you understand that. And if not, I don't know what to tell you.
I'd be right there with Joseph if I wasn't be able to watch the game, man, and do what we got to do. Thankfully, I'm over here in California. We don't have those storms.
It's as simple as that. Simple as that. DJ says, damn, you're a piss. I've never seen you piss before. I can get hot, man. That's why this channel is called the Sports Fury. For those who are newer here, I named this channel Sports Fury. We have passion. We love what we do.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the storms are bad right now in Josh's area, Doug.
So either you understand that or you don't. It's fine. It's whatever now.
Lewis, we appreciate you, bro. Thank you for joining, man.
Roger the Two says, you ever tried Performance View on Peacock? I love it. Yeah, I remember trying that. You recommended that during the regular season, and we tried the Performance View, and that was pretty cool. It showed all the stats. It showed the highlighted players and stuff like that on the court. It showed what their weaknesses and strengths were, right?
Yeah, I believe we did that for a Warriors Mavericks game, if I'm not mistaken. I remember that.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was literally like watching 2K on an actual television screen.
Thank you, Rec. Thank you, Roger. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate that. I do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm heated. I am. One thing I'm never going to do is I'm going to fake my emotions. I don't care if I'm sitting here in front of 20,000 people on the stream or if I'm just sitting here in the room and it's just me and Roach, me and Sean. I'm never going to fake my emotions or my passion for anybody. And I'm a little frustrated right now because I'm not able to watch the game. And it's a pivotal game, and I want to be able to provide the best stream possible because I'm able to watch the game. But unfortunately, I'm not able to because we do have some severe weather, and I'm not even mad at them covering the weather because there's a lot of people out there who are in danger right now because there's tornadoes all around where I'm at right now and stuff like that. So it's just a frustrating thing. And I apologize.
Josh, do we want to switch to Peacock?
Yeah, we could do that.
All right. I'll call this here real quick while you get Peacock going and let me know. Here's Alexander Walker out of the New York timeout. Hands it off to Gabe Vincent, who checks in. Back to Nah. Over the Kaminga in the corner. 4-3. Down rims out. 5 for the rebound in the hands of OG Anunoby. 6:19 to go here in the first quarter. Brunson will have it here on the left elbow as he's picked up by Alexander Walker. Go back him down inside the paint. Brunson spins. Brunson goes up. Brunson misses. Jalen Johnson with the rebound. Kick it out here to Kaminga here on the left elbow. Choku will kick it up top here to Jalen. Ouch. To Jalen Johnson. Off to Kongu. Back to Jalen Johnson. Down the lane. N1. Karl-Anthony Towns with the N1 opportunity as he fouls Jalen Johnson. That's the second N1 of the first quarter for Atlanta. Oh, yeah. Cat reached in, gunning underneath the armpit. Johnson, N1 coming up as Bridges will take a seat. Toos McBride will check in. N1 is up and good. 12-11. The lead for New York. 5:47 to go here in the first quarter. Jalen Brunson across the half-court line with Towns, Miles McBride, Josh Hart, and OG Anunoby. Yeah. Brunson off to Towns. Left elbow three. Karl-Anthony Towns from downtown. 15-11, New York at the lead. 5:22 to go in the first. Way off on the three for Jalen Johnson. Offensive rebound back out to Jalen Johnson for three. First three of the game for Atlanta, and Josh Hart quickly the other way responds. Oh, a lot of scoring right now. 17-14.
Hell yeah.
The lead for New York. Here's a three by Alexander Walker. No good. Rebounded by Okongwu. Jalen Brunson back the other way. He'll drive inside. He will score to make it 19-14. 4:45 to go in the first. Jalen Brunson now with 6 points.
Bro, do you have the template for the Blazers and Spurs?
Oh, okay. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Rozier, for that. I
Thank
didn't catch that. Thank you.
Drive inside. Jonathan Kaminga up and good.
I love you, Nina. Thank you for that.
Let's go, Nina. 19-16 to lead here for New York. 4:19 to go in the first quarter. Towns spins inside and one. Karl-Anthony Towns, the foul on Kaminga. 21-16. Lead for New York. 4:13 to go here in the first quarter. That's now the third and one of the first quarter. 2 by Atlanta, now 1 by Towns. Towns has been doing that all series long, getting those and ones.
Hell yeah, he is. How many Towns points tonight so far?
Karl-Anthony Towns in this game so far, Josh, he's got 5 looking for 6.
Okay.
5 looking for 6. 2 fouls each. And Towns at the line. Brother BKL, what's up, man? Good luck to your Knicks tonight, bro. Mitchell Robinson went to the game for Anunoby. Tony Bradley will enter for Okongwu. Towns will miss the N1 opportunity. It's a rebound by Kaminga. He knocked down Brunson. Then he knocks down Josh Hart. And yeah, way too careless by Kaminga. It's an offensive foul.
Hey, what's up, Avatar?
Avatar, what's up, dude?
You pre-ordered the Welcome to Derry Season 1? Nice.
Hell yeah, man. Second foul of the night on Jonathan Kaminga. We got Mitchell Robinson into the game now as Josh Hart drives. Josh Hart will draw a shooting foul. 3:56 to go here in the first quarter, and Josh Hart will have 2 free throws. He was attacking inside, took a bump by Jalen Johnson. Almost a Jalen Brunson. 3:56 to go. Josh Hart wincing a little bit. Might have gotten a breath knocked out of him on that one. Yo, Wilson, what's up, dude? What's up, Wilson? Josh Hart's trying to have a game. He's trying, man. He's only averaging 9 points a game this series. He will make the first free throw, 22-16. 3:56 to go here in the first quarter. Guys, over 1,500 in the building. We are 30 likes away from 400. Let's go. Let's get 400 likes before the end of the first quarter. Appreciate y'all hanging out. It's a 7-point lead right now as Josh Hart makes the second free throw for New York. Jalen Johnson, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Jonathan Kuminga, Tony Bradley, and Gabe Vincent out there for Atlanta. And Kuminga! The one-handed lob from Gabe Vincent. Joku went up and got it. That's 4 points for Kuminga. Brunson for 3 is no good. Jalen Johnson with the rebound is third. Johnson, coast-to-coast slam. Oh, Jalen Johnson. And then leaking the other way on a cherry pick is Jalen Brunson. 25-20 to lead for New York. 3:10 to go here in the first quarter. Kuminga on the right elbow for Atlanta. Crosses, step back, jump shot, no. Rebounded by Mitchell Robinson. He'll hand it off to Juice McBride here on the top of the key. Screen by Mitchell Robinson. McBride pumps. Kicks it out to Josh Hart. 10 to shoot here for Hart as he picked up by Tony Bradley. Inside for Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns, inside, floater, got it. Karl-Anthony Towns, 27-20 New York. 2:34 to go in a high pace first quarter. Walker, the Johnson, to the corner for Tony Bradley. That's the left corner. And up to the left double for Kuminga. Across as he attacks Robinson. Blocked by Mitchell Robinson. Kuminga tried him. It did not go well for Joku. Brunson from a handoff from Robinson goes aside, misses shot. Rebound by Hart. And it's a loose ball foul on Josh Hart. That's going to lead us to an Atlanta timeout. 27-20 the lead for New York with 2:11 to go in the first quarter. Timeout. High pace action here in the first quarter. Atlanta's shooting 50%, but they are 1 of 6 for downtown. Meanwhile, New York, 63% shooting, and they're 50%. That's 2 for 4 for downtown. Timeout by Atlanta. Guys, if y'all enjoying this stream, enjoying this game, smack the heck of that like button. 20 likes away from 400 during this timeout. You guys are incredible. You guys are absolutely incredible. Stop giving New York life. They're not a good team. Damn, Nicole. Get Towns for 8 rebounds. Got Towns for 8 rebounds. Towns for 8 rebounds? Well, he's at 1 right now. He's at 1 rebound at the moment. Cat is the most irritated player on the court. Dude, Doug, I've always been a big fan of the Big Bodega, man. Ever since he went #1 overall to Minnesota. I forgot what draft it was. I've always been a big fan of Cat. And it's so good to see him step up here so far in this first round, man. He's been so much fun to watch. He's a perfect 3 for 3 tonight. 7 points with that 1 rebound and 2 assists already for Cat. Well, the first quarter here. Well, there you go, Bodog. There you go, dude. I got JJ and CJ for 15 points. Well, CJ's on the bench right now. He's got 2 points, 1 for 2. JJ's looking good. Jalen Johnson, 8 points, 4 rebounds on 3 for 4 shooting. So very efficient so far. A much more efficient game out of Jalen Johnson to start tonight. Daniel says, I got the Hawks winning. Well, tonight, here's our predictions real quick on the screen. I got Atlanta winning. Josh has New York. So he's got New York at home. I got Atlanta stealing one once again on the road. So there's our game time predictions for tonight's game. I got Atlanta. He's got New York. Yeah, so he's on the bench right now, AAA. CJ's on the bench. What's up, Andy Breeze? What's up, man? I'm going for the Knicks and I come from the Queens. Cog, I've been to the Queens. I went on a road trip with my dad back in 2022, and we found ourselves hanging out with a friend, and she took me and my dad along with her boyfriend to a New York Mets game out in the Queens, and it was awesome, man. I really enjoyed it. I really, really want to go back to New York. Really, really bad. It was a bucket list thing for me, and I'm so glad it happened. I want to get out to MSG, whether it's a wrestling event, a basketball game, a hockey game, a concert, whatever. I really want to go see MSG. I was able to see it from the outside when we took the train or the subway, whatever you want to call it. They had a station that is underneath MSG. We came out, boom, there it was. I want to see the inside. I want to go to an event at Madison Square, man. Well, what's going on here? Oh, Jalen Brunson, who's on the floor, seemed to be dealing with a little bit of a foot injury. So let's keep an eye out on that. He is on the floor right now, but when he got fouled, he came hobbling off his foot. Enter the game is CJ McCollum for Jalen Johnson. They're headed off to Tyson Daniels. The spin, the layup, no good, and the rebound by Anunoby. New York has Anunoby, Brunson, Robinson, Clarkson, and McBride. Clarkson, floater, got it! And one. That's an N1 for Jordan Clarkson. Assessed the foul to Gabe Vincent. Yep. Assessed the foul to Gabe Vincent. That's our 4th and 1 of the first quarter. 2 by Atlanta, 2 by New York. Atlanta has McCollum, Daniels, Kuminga, Bradley, and Vincent out there. Clarkson, averaging 7 points a game. The series will make his N1. And now a 10-point lead for Atlanta with 1:39 to go in the first quarter. What's up, Yvette? How you doing? Good to see you today, Yvette. McCollum off to Daniels. Back to Tyson. To kick out to Bradley. Hand off to CJ McCollum. And McCollum got it knocked out of bounds off of his knee. That was knocked out of bounds by Jordan Clarkson. And that's another Atlanta turnover here in the first quarter. That's now 4 turnovers by the Hawks. You ready for the Knicks today, Yvette? All right. Well, Josh picked in the win. I had Atlanta winning today. Brunson on the right elbow. The lob inside for Robinson, and he's fouled. Was that on Gabe Vincent again? Brunson's trying to lob it. It is a personal foul on Gabe Vincent. But now you get to send Mitchell Robinson to the line for 2, so that's not a bad situation.
What's the score, Roach?
It is 30-20 New York, Josh. 1:02 to go here in the first quarter. Robinson's at the line for 2.
Yeah.
He just got fouled by Gabe Vincent, who just checked in, has already picked up 2 fouls. And Mitchell Robinson's going to miss the first free throw. New York is in the bonus here. 1:02 to go in the first quarter. Clarkson's coming with high energy. He needs it, man. Dude's only averaging 7 points a game this series. Jordan Clarkson. Robinson, second one. He missed both. He missed both. Rebounded offensively by Jordan Clarkson. Here's a kick out. McBride. No. Robinson, the putback dunk. Mitchell Robinson gives New York a 12-point lead with 50 seconds to go in the first. It's a 9-0 run. Here's McCollum pulling up for 2, and that's good. CJ will end the 9-0 run. Brunson will hand it off here to Miles McBride. He'll get a screen by Mitchell Robinson. Hand off to Miles McBride. Here will kick it inside for Robinson, and he's fouled again. This one's on Tony Bradley with 33 seconds to go in the first quarter. Mitchell Robinson, who just missed both his free throws, will go back to the line for 2 free throws. Zion, no, I do not want Billy Donovan as head coach. Absolutely not, man. And I know you asked Josh as well. I know he'd agree with me. Billy Donovan as the head coach of the Warriors would be terrible. Robinson, first free throw. Hey, he made this one. Robinson makes it 33-22. Who do I want? I mean, I don't know, man. I wouldn't mind Terry Stotts or Jerry Stackhouse. I'm not against going out to that Florida coach. I'm not against him. I'm really not. Mitchell Robinson will miss the second free throw, and we're going to get a loose ball foul here on New York. So that's going to be a turnover, and that's going to be Atlanta basketball, 33 seconds to go. OG Anunoby back into the game. He's got 3 points and 7 rebounds. 33.3 to go and 33 points for New York. Whoa. It's 33-22 the lead for the Knicks. And now they're checking out the game clock. They're going to add 0.2 more. They will assess that loose ball foul to Jordan Clarkson. CJ McCollum will have a handoff on the inbounds from Dyson Daniels. Brings it to the top of the key. Picked up by Miles McBride. McCollum, kick out. Kuminga missing the 3 badly off the back rim. And the rebound all the way out to Juice McBride. Hands it off to Jalen Brunson with 14 to shoot in the first quarter. Everybody get on their feet here in New York to end the first. Brunson, 7, 6, 5 to Clarkson. Wide open floater. Got it. Jordan Clarkson. Now it's Kuminga. 1 second. Blocked by Anunoby. 35-22. A 13-point lead by New York after 1 quarter of play. And it is loud here at the Garden, ladies and gentlemen. They love that shot by Clarkson and that block by OG Anunoby. Guys, we go to the second quarter. We're up over 400 likes. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hit that like button. Appreciate y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Tris Allen, you watching the Celtics game? Oh, hopefully that's a good game going on, man. In that first quarter, your leading scorer was Jalen Brunson for New York with 8 points. Atlanta, also 8 points. This from Jalen Johnson. You have Dyson Daniels with 6 points. McCollum's got 4. And Kuminga's got 4. That's your scores for Atlanta. They are shooting 45%, but they are 1 for 8 for downtown. Meanwhile, on the other side, as I mentioned, Jalen Brunson with 8 points. You got 7 for Josh Hart. You got 7 from Towns, 3 from OG, 2 for Bridges, and off the bench, 3 from Mitchell Robinson, and 5 from Jordan Clarkson. So that's your guys' scores after 1 for New York. Oh. Woo. That was a fast-paced action first quarter.
We have a $2 donation from Human Tooth. Quit being such a pouty puss, Josh. You got teeth, and I'll bite you too. I'll bite you too, Human Tooth. Thank you for the 2, man. Watch out, I bite.
6 minutes to go in the third quarter of that Boston game. Bro, it's a 1-point game. Oh my God. The crowd in New York must be insane. Dude, it's hot. New York wants this game tonight, Naomi. I mean, everybody got to their feet at the end of that first quarter. They want this. They want New York to do well. And they did in that first quarter. They shot excellent. New York shot 65%. They only took 4 threes. They're 2 for 4. I don't know why that capped. That was weird. I'm at the New York Knicks game. Yo, Notre Dame fan, you're at the Garden, bro. I bet it's electric in there right now, man. Over 1,700 the building. We're coming to the second quarter. It is a 35-22 lead here for the New York Knicks. And the commissioner is there. Adam Silver is in the building. New York will be on defense to start the second quarter. Atlanta on offense. Atlanta on the right side of the court in the white jerseys with McCollum, Bradley, Kuminga, Alexander Walker, and Corey Kispert. Kispert will hand it off to Alexander Walker. Screen by Tony Bradley. Deflected pass by OG Anunoby. And a guard to bounce. Last touch by New York. Only 4 to shoot for Atlanta. 4 to shoot for Atlanta on the inbounds. Meanwhile, they got McCollum, Kispert, and Jonathan Kuminga and Tony Bradley to start the second quarter. Let's take away these bonuses. There we go for y'all. 4 seconds to go on the inbounds. It'll be Kispert. Alexander Walker. Is that a 3 or is it a deep 2? It's a 3 for nah.
They just put the game back on.
Yes.
They just put the game back on.
Wow. Okay. It's 35-25 New York. 11:23 to go here in the second quarter. OG, jump shot, missed it. And the rebound off of Clarkson out of bounds. That's a New York turnover.
Next commercial break, we're going to switch.
Okay.
Switch on my end.
Okie dokie. 11:17 to go here in the second quarter. 10-point lead for New York will be Atlanta possession. CJ McCollum will have the inbounds picked up by Jose Alvarado. Haven't seen much of him this series. McCollum to the left elbow, picked up by Towns, and Towns denied him. Carl with the denial into the hands of Jose Alvarado. Beats it off to Karl-Anthony Towns. Crosses, dribbles, drives down the lane. Inside Clarkson, layup no good. Towns the offensive board. Towns the putback. And Towns will get the foul. Another and 1 for Towns. That's his second of the first half. Corey Kispert is charged with that shooting foul. 37-25. There you go. Karl-Anthony Towns is in his bag to start tonight's game. He's got 9, looking for 10 here at the free throw line. Towns is so good, dude. He's been incredible this series, man. Towns up and good. 38-25 the lead here for New York. McCollum quickly to the front court. They got to find some type of rhythm and offense here. McCollum, as I say that, turns it over again. It's a steal into the hands of Jordan Clarkson. Towns, 3. No. And Corey Kispert with the rebound. Oh, man, the Towns made that. This Madison Square Garden would be without a roof right now. Alexander Walker off to McCollum. Falls down, lost it again. Another turnover. This one stolen by Towns. Hands it off to Bridges. Goes coast to coast and misses. Kuminga with the rebound for Atlanta.
Let's make sure we get synced up here. 10 minutes.
9:59, 58,
Yeah.
57, 56.
Here's Kaminga dunking it in to make it 38-27 New York. Joku with 6 points so far on 3 of 8 shooting. Towns, top of the key against Bradley, and Tony Bradley will foul him on the floor. Ooh, Towns.
All right, during this time, right here. Yeah, Towns is down. Let's switch over right here, right now. 3, 2. All right, let me know when it's switched over.
It's switched over.
Okay. All right.
Get that ready. We'll have an inbounds as a cargo interest for Bradley, Jalen Johnson in for Jonathan Kaminga. Towns, hand up. Alvarado for 3. Jose Alvarado makes it 41-27 New York. Johnson off the bank. That's no good. Towns with the rebound. 9:20 to go in the second quarter. Towns will get it off to Alvarado. Alvarado will go inside. Up, no good. And a loose ball foul on CJ McCollum. Oh, CJ. Rozier the two says, you're kidding me. Peep Twitter. It sucks.
Joel Embiid went to the locker room with a apparent knee injury.
Oh, come on, man. Thank you for the update, Rozier.
Thank you, Reg. It's that. That sucks.
Alvarado on the inbounds. Finds Towns, back it down. Jalen Johnson. Inside the paint, Towns spins. Off the glass. Carl scores again.
43-27. 9:01 left to go here in the second quarter. And the Hawks are going to call a timeout with 9:01 left to go here in the second quarter. Crowd's on their feet. Towns is hype. Knicks are hype.
This whole crowd is hype, man. Madison Square Garden is electric here tonight. That is now 12 points on 5 or 6 shooting tonight for Karl-Anthony Towns. Wow, awesome, man. If you're a New York fan, make some noise in the chat. Let's get this. Atlanta's getting
new tornado warning.
Bruh. Feels like one's popping up every 10 minutes now, it feels like for you, bro.
Yep. New tornado warning.
Jesus. Get it done, says Todd. Well, New York is getting it done right now, man. Of 16 points.
Bulldog, yeah, there's a lot of more injuries, man. It just, or at least it very much seems that way, right? As opposed to back in the day, just a lot of injuries. Not just in the regular season, but now in the postseason for years now. It's just hurt players after hurt players.
And it's happening across all major sports too, man. It's weird. All 4 major sports injury rates are up. And MLB, we're having more and more pitchers go down with Tommy John surgery than ever before. Now here in basketball, we're getting people with ankle injuries, Achilles injuries, more than we've ever seen before. And Embiid's back on the court. That's good to hear, Rozier. That's good to hear. What a timeout, guys. Timeout by Atlanta. Detroit at 43-27 to be outscored 8-5 to start the second quarter. Atlanta now has 6 turnovers in this game. 3 of them are by CJ McCollum alone. McCollum can't handle the pressure being the villain out there in New York right now, man. Celtics are only up by 2, and now they're up by 4. I really thought that was going to be another blowout tonight.
Let me know when they come back from commercial break, Roach.
Okay. they will pull it off in the fourth. Talk about Boston. I'm sure they will, man. I'm thinking they're going to win this series. Realistic says, hey, guys, game is not over. We can still pull this off. Let's go, Hawks. Dude, it's a 16-point game. We've seen you guys come back double digits in one single quarter in this series. You guys were down 12 points in the fourth quarter of game 2, came back and won. So it ain't over until it's over. But I will say this, CJ McCollum, of course he is. He's having his worst game of the series right now. You guys are turning the ball over, and you're not shooting well at all. All right, we're out of the timeout. We got 8:55 to go here in the first half. Gabe Fitz in Atlanta with the ball on the right side of the courts. Ball's deflected, 8:48 to go in the second quarter. Off to Jalen Johnson. Attacks downhill. Blocked by Karl-Anthony Towns. He'll give it off to Alvarado. Up top here to Towns. Towns on the left elbow against Jalen Johnson. Hands it off here to Josh Hart against Gabe Vincent. 8:29 to go in the second. Hart off the glass, no good. Jalen Johnson with another rebound tonight. He's got 5. He'll kick it out to Walker to start that a bounce by Bridges. 8:21 to go in the first half. 43-27 means the score for New York. New York.
We're back, and there's a foul by Bridges on the inbound. 8:20 to go here in the second quarter.
Inbounds coming up for Atlanta. 18 to shoot here on the shot clock. It will be an inbound for Jalen Johnson off to Okongwu. On the left elbow, hands off to Alexander Walker. Kick out to the corner. Gabe fits it for 3.
They needed that one.
That is now a 43-30 lead for New York. 8:05 to go in the first half. Alvarado's out there with Towns, Hart, Bridges, Robinson. Towns against Okongwu. Almost stole it away. Towns will have to pick it back up with 7:52 to go in the first half. Hand off to Alvarado. Down the baseline. Layup is no good. Robinson the rebound. Stolen away by Okongwu. Into the hands of Alexander Walker. Vincent tries again for downtown and misses. Okongwu picks up the offensive board. Bounces it to Jalen Johnson. Bounces inside the paint. Spins, fades, misses, and Towns with another rebound. That's 4 for him. And Kispert's going to knock it away and get the steal. Johnson, Kispert, missing the 3. Rebounded by Josh Hart. 7:15 to go here in the first half. Both teams not shooting well this quarter. 33% in this quarter for Atlanta, 30% for New York. Here's Alvarado on the right elbow. He will attack inside. Go downhill and score. Jose Alvarado.
Alexander Walker misses the shot right there from downtown. Rebounded there by Jose Alvarado. Knicks shooting on the left side of the court with Towns, Hart, Bridges, Robinson, and Alvarado. Shooting on the left side of the court in their black jerseys. Alvarado on the drive, gets some separation, and he'll bank the elbow shot from the right side. 47-30. It's a 17-point lead for the New York Knicks with 6:27 to go.
Vincent on top of the key, picked up by Mikal Bridges. Vincent now against Karl-Anthony Towns on the left elbow. Hands it off here to Jalen Johnson. Johnson driving, hammering. Jalen Johnson.
Timeout.
Go. Timeout New York. 6:09 to go in the first half. It's 47-32 New York. All right, there we go. Boom. Okay. Start it. So a little bit better for Atlanta
What
right
happened to your
now.
camera?
What?
There you go. You cut off there for a second.
Oh, what the? Okay. God damn it, teams. All right. Sending that over. So timeout, guys. Timeout right now. 47-32 to lead for New York. 6:09 to go here in the first half. Boom. He says.
Commercial break. Timeout, New York.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. The Blazers and the Spurs, presented by PrizePicks. What's up, everybody? How's it going? The Spurs look to finish off the series tonight here back at home as they lead the series 3-1. What's up, Fireman? What's up, Levi? What's up, AJ? What's up, Jerry? How's it going, guys? Daniel Berry, what's up, everybody? We're currently here calling this New York and Atlanta game. We're at a timeout with 6:09 to go in the first. New York timeout as they lead at 47-32. Yes, sir, Hank. 2 games simultaneously, bro. Yes, sir. What's up, Daniel Berry? What's up, Mary? What's up, guys? Hello, welcome on in. Muted.
David want to know why is there no stream for the Celtics game? Sorry, man, we couldn't do it. Huh?
Yeah, wait, we couldn't do the game here today.
Yeah, we couldn't do the game because we're doing this game and we're doing the Spurs game.
The games today were at awkward times. People have the lights on in MS, and they say we have another storm coming. Says Doug, stay safe, bro.
Please stay safe, man. The weather's no joke today, all across the country.
Man, it sucks to hear about this weather right now.
It's just that time of the year. It sucks. It's unfortunate. Multiple tornadoes out here in the DFW area today. Sucked.
It's time for a comeback, says Wolik. You guys got to get some offense going. You guys got to stop turning over the ball. A lot of turnovers in the first half for Atlanta, man. A lot. That's why I live in Arizona, where you got to deal with that heat, Michael Evans.
Well, you're definitely not getting no weather like this.
No. You're getting that heat. Rainey says, will CJ get to 20? Not the way he's playing right now, man. McCollum, he's 2 for 4 points, but he's got 3 turnovers, and he's not being aggressive. He's just not being aggressive. New York will have the inbound. 6:07 to go here in the first half. They lead it by 15. Brunson will have it here top of the key. We'll bounce it here to Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns picked up by Okongwu with 8 to shoot. And Towns is, we're going to get a foul here on the floor by Atlanta. That's Jalen Johnson being called for the personal foul. Hey, yeah, DS says, hope everybody stays safe. Yes, sir. Same, man. Same. Jalen Brunson on the inbounds here to OG Anunoby in the left elbow. Picked up by Jalen Johnson with 5:50 to go here in the second quarter. OG goes up. OG goes in the basket. He'll dunk it. 49-42 New York. 5:39 to go in the second quarter. 5.7 rebounds now for OG. Here's the kick out. Dyson Daniels 4-3. 9 points now for Dyson Daniels. He had 6 points in the first 2 minutes of tonight's game. Jalen Brunson picked up by Dyson Daniels. 13 to shoot. Brunson drives, almost lost the ball. He's picked it up, though. Gives it off to Josh Hart. Off to Cat. Cat fakes the handoff. Bounces it to Brunson, and Brunson will lay it up and in.
8 points now for Brunson. Karl-Anthony Towns with his fourth assist of that game.
Here's Jalen Johnson on the left elbow. Off to Dyson Daniels. Top of the key to Kongwu. Off to Gabe Vincent. Vincent's picked up by Jalen Brunson. Off to C.J. McCollum. Around Brunson. Pulling up and missing. Jalen Johnson tips the rebound. Inside for Kongwu. He'll lay it up and in. 4:30 to go in the first half. 51-37. Brunson, the no-look pass to Josh Hart. He'll lay it up and in.
There's no interior defense tonight for the Atlanta Hawks. 34 points in the paint for the Knicks.
Oh, much more than the Hawks has as a team. Wow. Vincent, three. That misses. Towns with the rebound. That's crazy. 34 points in the paint, and Atlanta has 37 points total. Towns would take a bump and foul by a Kongwu.
That's a Kongwu's second foul.
New York in the inbounds, up 54-37. They are just having a lot of fun right now. That's going to put New York into the bonus with 3:53 to go here in the second quarter.
2 shots coming up for Towns.
First one up and good, 54-37 now is the score.
Hey, Rory.
We're going to have it. What's up, Rory? What up, man? Chaparnito, what's up, dude? Welcome on in, bro. Alexander Walker in for Gabe Vincent. Checked in, hit a 3. There you go. This is a blowout. It is for now. We'll see if Atlanta can push it. Their offense has been terrible. They're out of rhythm. They're turning the ball over a lot tonight. Bro, Philly is now up on Boston by 3 in the fourth quarter. As Towns will make both, make it an 18-point game at 3:50 to go here in the first half. How's Kuminga not playing? Kuminga's on the bench right now. Kuminga's on the bench. McCollum's first the defense, kick out of Kongwu. To the left corner for Walker. Walker down the baseline, kick up. Daniels, 3, no good. Karl with the rebound. Handed off to Jalen Brunson. Will go down the baseline. Brunson will go up. No good. Get his own rebound and score again inside the paint.
38 points in the paint.
Now they have more points in the paint than Atlanta has for the whole game. And a steal by Anunoby to Hart. Brunson, lay-in, good.
Timeout.
3:08 to go in the first half. It's a 22-point lead for New York. C.J. McCollum now has 4 turnovers in this first half by himself.
So now the Knicks are playing more of their style of basketball. And I apologize. Who said this before the game started? Someone said, if the Knicks play their style of basketball, this game won't even be close. That the series is not as close as you think it is. Well, we're experiencing a little bit of that right now.
That was Darkness who said that.
Darkness. Shout out to Darkness.
Maybe you're right. We've seen the New York wins be blowouts in this series. We've seen the Atlanta wins be 1-point wins with New York having an opportunity to win the game at the buzzer, and they couldn't do it in games 2 and 3.
It's an 8-0 run for the Knicks.
Towns has been incredible once again tonight. He's been electric all series long, averaging just over 20 points a game. Yeah, Myro. CJ only has 4 points, dude. He's turning the ball over like crazy, man. Turning the ball over like crazy. Guys, as we go to this TV timeout, We are 5 likes away from 500. Smack that like button. Thank y'all for joining today. Come out of the timeout with a 8:01 for New York in the last minute and 14 seconds. Here in the New York stream, guys, there's a link to the Spurs and Blazers game. That stream has already started and is up. Should be about 20 minutes away for tip-off, or 30 minutes away for tip-off. Jalen Johnson, top of the key against OG Anunoby. Jalen, the kick out and around. It's Alexander Walker, 4-3. Nah, finally hits one.
19-point game.
Alexander Walker, 2 for 4 tonight, 6 points. Ouch. That hurt. All right, off to Brunson. Takes a bump. Yep. That's going to be a foul on Tyson Daniels. And because they're in the bonus, his free throws coming up for Jalen Brunson. Okay, I got to change that. Brunson to the line for 2 shots. 2:35 to go here in the second quarter. Is that JR Carmelo?
Mm-hmm.
I miss J.R. Smith in the play. All I do is so much fun. Brunson, first free throw up and good. And now it's back up to a 20-point lead for New York. Hey, we just hit 500 likes. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Karl-Anthony, one of the greatest Knicks of all time, as Brunson misses the second free throw. We're going to loose ball foul on Mikal Bridges. 2:35 to go, 60-40, New York on top. Kevin O'Neill says, don't let up New York, keep it in them. Do not take that foot off the gas pedal. We've seen how bad they've been in the clutch situations this entire series, man. What's up, Adam, in the other stream? Says, go Spurs, go. Good luck tonight. Let's see if you guys can finish off the Blazers, bro.
I think it might be over tonight.
I'm thinking that too. I think it's over as well. Daniels, kick out, a Congrue, 4-3, a Congrue for downtown.
Okay, well, they're down by 17, but can they make a stop? New York Knicks are able to score at will in the paint.
Brunson, picked up by Dyson Daniels, down the lane, off the glass. There is more points in the paint for Jalen Brunson in New York.
Thank you for sub, man.
Thank you. Alexander Walker with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. The Daniels, the pass, Jalen Johnson, the hammer. Ball got away. So clock stopped at 1:52 to go here in the first half. Craig Grimes just played the most 24 seconds of beautiful defense I've ever seen come in. You tell me Philly's going to win? Here's an inbound. And Jalen Johnson's called for an offensive foul. Jalen Brunson picks up the offensive foul as he knocks down Dyson Daniels. All right. Well, there's a stop for Atlanta, technically. It'll be their possession.
That's only his first foul.
Oh, okay. Good for Brunson. McCollum the inbound. So Jalen Johnson, top of the key against OG Anunoby. Johnson spins. Oh, Anunoby tried to take it away. Johnson gave it off to Congrue. Alexander Walker to Daniels. Kick out. McCollum, floater. He missed it. But a loose ball foul here on New York. And we'll see that puts Atlanta in the bonus with 1:36 to go here in the first half. Right now the score is 62-45 lead for New York. Looks like it was Miles McBride holding a Congrue. Celtics are down 8 with 5 minutes left. Now what? Oh, resetting the shot clock.
14 on the shot clock.
McCollum, the inbounds, bounces in here, top of the key for Jalen Johnson. Picked up by OG Anunoby. Johnson finds Daniels. Kick out of Kongwu, pump fakes. Around Brunson. Long flow to tip. No. And Towns with another rebound tonight. He'll give it inside for OG Anunoby up top to Karl-Anthony Towns. 1:14 to go here in the first half. Towns on the left elbow. Will hand it off to Josh Hart, picked up by CJ McCollum. With only 5 to shoot. The cross, the three, the miss by Hart, and Jalen Johnson with the rebound.
They have to score here.
Under a minute to go. They're down 17. Jalen Johnson with draw shooting foul, OG Anunoby.
And that'll be 2 free throws for Jalen Johnson. 2 shots.
Oh, itchy. Now let's see if Jalen Johnson can make his free throws. Queen says, let's go Sixers. Unbelievable game tonight for Philly, man. Johnson, first free throw up and good. With 53 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Yeah, I can't believe Boston sold that game too, West. And Atlanta playing terrible here on the road so far tonight at the Garden. Jalen Johnson will make both. 62-47 New York, 53 seconds to go here in the first half. Talk about Tracy Morgan right next to the broadcasting crew. Miles McBride across the half-court line will give it off to Karl-Anthony Towns. He'll be picked up by a Kongwu with 40 seconds to go in the first half. Gives it off top to McBride for 3, missed it. And the rebound is off of Karl-Anthony Towns out of bounds. Okay, 35 seconds to go. Atlanta down by 15. Let's see if they can score again. Defense. Defense. Johnson picked up by OG Anunoby. We're getting a foul.
Jesus, another damn foul. Free throws coming up for Dyson Daniels. The foul against Brunson is second.
I found him off ball. Yeah, he was grabbing Dyson Daniels' jersey. He was trying to set a screen. Brunson, why are you arguing, dude? You literally went from behind and grabbed the hell out of his jersey. But the first free throw is missed by Dyson Daniels. Kaminga's going to in for Jalen Johnson. Okongwu's going to check out in the first half. Buddy Hield, talk about something here on the bench. I miss you, buddy. Not the player. I miss the energy he brings. Mohamed Gay will check it for the first time tonight for Okongwu.
You miss Buddy Hield's energy?
Yes. Not necessarily his inconsistent scoring, but his energy. Second free throw for Daniels. He missed the first. Daniels will make the second. 62-48, 28 seconds to go here in the first half. Jalen Brunson into the front court with about a 4-second original retreat game and shot clock. It's an 11-3 run for Atlanta in the last 2.5 minutes. Ouch. Here's Towns against Kaminga. And a personal foul on Mohamed Gay.
Jesus. It turned into a foul fest these last 30 seconds. Free throws coming up for OG Anunoby. Fouled by Mohamed Gay. That's going to be his first personal.
First one up and good for OG Anunoby. 63-48 with 14 seconds to go here in the first half. Over 1,700 in the building. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hey, we hit 500 likes. Thank you guys so much. What's up, guys, in the Spurs stream? What's up, Ahmed? What's up, Brian, Robert, Carson? What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Hit that like button. We are 20 likes away from 100 likes on that Spurs and Blazers stream. We got a second free throw coming up for OG Anunoby. Is Brunson going to check out? Yeah, Brunson will check out. They're going to bring in some defense here. Mitchell Robinson will check in. OG Anunoby, second free throw's up and good. 64-48, 14 seconds to go. Dyson Daniels are inbounded here for CJ McCollum, having the worst first half of the entire series for CJ. He'll give it off to Johnson, kick out to Walker for three, no good. Anunoby the rebound, puts it up for half court. That's no good. 64-48 New York at halftime.
At the half. All right, Roach. 64-48 is a beatdown by the New York Knicks. They outscored Atlanta 35-22 in that first quarter, 29-26 in that second quarter. So Atlanta started playing a little bit better in that second quarter as opposed to the first one, but New York was able to impose their will in the paint. Now we're going to go, Rocha is going to go over the halftime box score. Go ahead, Roach.
1 second. All right. So for the Atlanta Hawks, they are shooting 43% from the field and 30% for downtown. They're also 67% for the free throw line. That's 4 for 6. Meanwhile, New York, as you see on the screen, 59% from the floor, 38% for downtown, and they are 13 of 18 from the free throw line. The turnovers in that first half, 7 turnovers for Atlanta, 5 for New York. 4 of the 7 turnovers in that first half were by CJ McCollum for Atlanta. Rebounds, 25 for New York and 14 for Atlanta in that first half. So New York dominating all those stats you see on your screen right now. All right, let's go to the individual box scores, shall we? And we'll start with Atlanta. The leading scorers, Jalen Johnson, fantastic. 5 for 9, 14 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Then you got 10 for Dyson Daniels. Hey, he's got double digits. There you go, 4 for 6. He's got 3 assists and 1 rebound. Kongu's got 5 points, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. CJ McCollum, only 4 points, 2 for 6 shooting, 4 turnovers, as I mentioned, and that first half for CJ. Nickeil Alexander-Walker struggling once again, 2 for 5 shooting, 6 points, 1 assist. Off the bench, they've run a deep rotation today, but they only have 2 people that have scored. 6 for Jonathan Kuminga, who's 3 for 8, and 3 for Gabe Vincent. So 9 points off the bench for Atlanta.
Now for the New York Knicks, we have 17 points coming up from Jalen Brunson on 8 for 13 shooting with 4 assists. We have 14 points from Cat, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 blocks, and 1 steal. So Cat and Brunson leading the way majorly in that first half. 9 points from Josh Hart with also 3 assists and 2 rebounds. 7 points from OG Anunoby with 8 rebounds. So he's close to a double-double. Mikal Bridges, just 2 points in this first half with 1 steal and 1 turnover. And then off the bench, good production from Jose Alvarado with 7, Clarkson with 5, and Mitchell Robinson with 3 and 4 rebounds and a block. And that's your halftime box score. Now let's go over to game time predictions between the Spurs and the Blazers. For those who are in the Blazers stream, Roger will be calling the first half of that game. So Roger's going to break away here a little bit once that game tips off. I'll finish here in Atlanta and New York, and he'll be calling that Spurs game, and I'll join him for the second half of that game. So let's get quickly into the predictions. Game time predictions between the Spurs and Blazers. Who you got?
All right, for tonight's game, Josh, I'm going the Spurs to finish out the series. Give me them the win.
I'm taking the Spurs as well.
What about MVP? You got for MVP tonight?
Victor Wembanyama.
Victor Wembanyama as well for me. What about X Factor?
Castle.
You know what? Give me De'Aaron Fox. He's been great all series long.
First bucket.
Ooh, give me Fox.
I'll take Wemby. First 3.
You know what, Josh? Give me Scoot Henderson to start well.
Give me Wemby again. Now the first dunk of the game. Who by?
Donovan Clingan.
I'll take Wemby once again. Over under. What's it at?
218.5.
I'll take the over.
I'm taking the over as well. There's our game time predictions for the Spurs and Blazers game. Let us know who you guys got in that one. You're taking the Spurs as well. Dr. Mahan's going Spurs. Rory's going Spurs. Tristan Allen's got Spurs. JRP's got Spurs. Bro, nobody taking the Blazers here in game 5, huh? Nobody's taking the Blazers in game 5. Wow. Celtics are, oh my God, Celtics are going to lose. Celtics are down 13 with 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Wow, they are going to lose. They are going to lose that game. That's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. We have a game 6. Was not expecting that. Was not expecting that. Josh took the over-under for Wemby. Hell yeah, he did. Got him first dunk, first field goal, first 3. Hell yeah. Spurs with the under. They're going to keep the Blazers under $1. Oh, you think they keep the Blazers under 100? Okay, carbonated man. Embiid went off. Yeah, game time. I think somebody said Embiid had like 38 points today or something like that. That's crazy, man. CJ's frying me? Dude, Q. Only 4 points for CJ McCollum at halftime, man. That's crazy. He's been the best. Arguably, he's been probably the second best player this entire series behind Jalen Brunson. There's no doubt about that. 33. Embiid had 33 in 39 minutes, Goodman. Sheesh. Beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. Well, here at halftime, guys. We are 50 likes away for 600. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. And over there in the Spurs stream, we just hit 100 likes. Let's go, man. Let's freaking go. Ouch. All right, I'll be right back.
Sorry about that, guys. Right now, I'm going over the highlights of the Philadelphia Boston game. They're showing on the screen right now. Joel Embiid, he left that game with an apparent knee injury, and he came back and he destroyed 111-96. Wow, Philadelphia over Boston.
Oh, shit. All right, what's up, guys? What up, Casey? How you doing, bro? Good to see you tonight, man. Bro, Casey, I just saw that we got shut out tonight, the Giants, man. Oof. Saw we got absolutely shut out. 76ers won, bro. Yeah, Junior. Sixers kept their season alive, man. How about that? They kept their season alive. Don't worry, guys. New York will choke this one. It's going to come down to that clutch quarter, man. We'll see who's more clutch. Oh, New York's dominating this game. Unless something changed with the points inside the paint, I think New York's going to hold on to win this game. But we'll see. I picked Atlanta to win. I would love to get the pick right. And it'd be cool to see them steal another one here on the road at the Garden. Celtics couldn't even break 100 points as Rob Rowe. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Gregor says, Josh and Rocha, what's your favorite classic cars? Tough one. I've never really been into cars like that. But like any of those classic Chevys are really cool. Like a Chevy Impala. Those are pretty cool. I like those. I hope they go 7. We'll see how many series end up going 7. This is a series that's very possibility. This New York series of going 7 games. Rocha tries a Fiat. I don't know if I can even fit in a Fiat. That's a lie. Yes, I can. My friend has a Fiat, and I've been in it before. No, never mind. He has a Mini Cooper. I don't know if I can fit into a Fiat. Lightning McQueen. Okay, Goodman. You're stupid, man. You're stupid for that. Guys, welcome on into the Spurs and Blazers game. You can find this game here tonight on ESPN.
All right, Roach, you have that Spurs game up?
Yeah.
Let me know when it starts.
Okay. So we'll finish this game here, guys. This game we're currently doing. New York game is NBC. If you're here in the San Antonio stream, that game will be found on ESPN tonight. If you can't find it, no problem. Got you guys covered for the play-by-play all night long, baby. I need Jalen and Towns to get 15 PRA each. I think you're good on that, Loud Packing.
Let's see if Atlanta can come back here in the third quarter, in the second half.
Thanks, guys, for keeping me updated for the New York team. Hey, we got you, Alfred. Hey, we appreciate you, bro. We'll see if the New York Knicks can finish it off here in the second half. Or they choke like they normally do in the postseason. Soon my SSAP will be a classic car. I got a lot of family members who are in that kind of stuff, the classic cars. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's never been my thing, though. I don't get me wrong, cars are cool, but it's never been my thing. JB, congrats to the Sixers, man. Great win tonight, dude.
Where's the Spurs game broadcasted on?
ESPN tonight.
All right. Keep me updated, like, when it starts.
Yeah.
Because the second half is about to start here in New York.
New York. Let's see if Atlanta can play some better defense here in the second half and get themselves back into this ball game.
Atlanta Hawks in their white uniforms here on the road. New York Knicks in their black uniforms here at home. Series tied is 2-2. Series tied 2-2. New York. I gotta stop saying that because my Siri keeps going off. Okay.
I wish it was too, Casey. I wish the Warriors were in that first half. I don't care if we would have got swept. It would have been cool to see us in the first round of the postseason, man.
Jesus Christ. Here comes the Atlanta Hawks. They're shooting on the left side of the court with Okongwu, Jalen Johnson, CJ McCollum, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and Dyson Daniels. They have the ball shooting on the left side. Ooh, they're hounding CJ. Bounce pass. Dyson out to Jalen for three. That's going to be a fire. No good. Rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns with his 9th rebound of the game. And here come the Knicks back the other way. Jalen Brunson driving inside on CJ. And we're going to get a foul here early in the second half. Wait, hold on. No, yeah, it's a CJ McCollum personal foul. I think Brunson's upset because he thought he was shooting, in the act of shooting. And they're going to say foul on the floor.
Second foul on McCollum? Yeah, second foul on CJ McCollum. So Atlanta's a pro team. They are. I mean, they're here in the first round, man. They're taking it to New York here in this first round series.
11:36 left to go. Ball's going to be... Oh, God, Jesus Christ. Kickball violation by Nickeil.
Kickball? I thought this was basketball.
My God, there's been so much stoppage in this game. That last, 2 minutes of that second quarter was crazy. All right, ball's inbounded. Hopefully we get some good flow to this game. Bridges, handoff to OG Anunoby. In the shot clock, 11:25 to go. Again, CJ McCollum attack him inside, losing the size. Left-hand layup, no good. Jalen Johnson off the miss with the rebound. And here comes Dyson Daniels back to the way, dashing up the court. Down the heart of the lane. Now he'll pick up his dribble. He's looking for a cutter. Handoff, Nickeil. Shot clock to 12. Jalen back to Nickeil against Brunson. 10 on the shot clock. Back to Jalen. Puts the ball on the floor against Brunson. To left out. They have no fucking clue what to do with this offense. Up to Nickeil. He'll shoot the three, and that's a miss. They were clueless on that offensive possession, Atlanta. Here's Brunson in transition, and he knocks down the three. No hesitation for Jalen Brunson.
It's been like that all night long, man.
Back the other way. We got a bucket from Okongwu knocking down a three.
Yeah, they actually
67-51. It's a 16-point game. 10.5 remaining here in the third quarter. Brunson going to work with 20 points already in this game. Off the handoff from Towns. Back to Towns against Dyson Daniels. Shot clock to 9. Backdoor cutter to OG. Oh, and he's heavily fouled there by Okongwu. On the floor, they say. On the floor.
Another freaking foul, man. My goodness, Atlanta.
Are they getting close to tip-off there in San Antonio or what?
Oh, it's still showing highlights, yeah. So it's getting close, but not yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like a 12-minute delay over there in that game then.
Mm-hmm. At least.
My God. They didn't say there was a delay, is there?
No.
Bronson with the inbound to Karl-Anthony Towns on the left short corner. Here comes a double team. Towns swings up top to Bridges. Hart over to the right corner. Pull up three. Oh, Anunoby, and the Knicks continue to splash here. 70-51. They're up by 19 with 10:07 to go. Blazer Bobcat, thank you so much for the subscribe. 10 points, 8 rebounds for OG Anunoby. Double team coming over for CJ. Jalen, Dyson, driving floater. Teardrop is good for Dyson Daniels. And now he's sitting at 10 points in this ball game. 9:50 to go.
12 points.
What's that? He's got 12 points?
Yeah.
70-53. Karl-Anthony Towns guarded by Dyson Daniels, top of the circle. Shot clock to 12. He's looking to the right corner. Bridges with the catch and shoot. Bridges rims it out. Dyson Daniels the rebound. Bridges, 1 for 3, 2 points. Daniels handoff. Nickeil operates off the screen to the cutter. Meant for Jalen Johnson. He recovers off the bad pass. And he'll put it up and in with an end one from Towns.
That's what you want to see out of Alexander Walker in offense. Something just like that, man. Dude shooting less than 50% from the floor in this series. That's a good sign right there for Alexander Walker.
Birdie Paper says, "What an unfun game to watch." It really has. It really has. There's like no flow to this game whatsoever. It started that way. Like the beginning of the game, there was malfunctions going on. Funky game, no flow. Nickeil Alexander Walker misses the free throw, so it's 70-55. Still plenty of game left if we get a game. Here's Brunson into the front court. He's picked up heavily by Nickeil Alexander Walker. To Hart. Towns wants it. Draws a double team on the left short corner, far side. Cross court to the right corner goes Bridges. You know damn well he ain't going to score, so he'll give it to Josh. Hart, who takes a three. No good. Long rebound. Falls back to Hart. Brunson. OG once again in the right corner. This time. Oh, it bounces in. It bounces in for OG Anunoby. That's two splashes in that exact same spot. 9 second chance points for the Knicks now, up by 18. Here's Nickeil, gets stripped loose by Cat, and Cat's pass is intercepted right back by CJ. CJ, Nickeil to the rim for two.
You go.
73-57.
5 straight points now for Alexander Walker. He's got 10 for the game. He's shooting 4 for 8 tonight, is not.
8:20 remaining in the third quarter, 73-57. Here come the Knicks shooting on the right side of the court in their black jerseys here at home. OG, he's looking for someone to get open. He'll go to Brunson around the logo. Hart sets the screen. He'll pull up the three. Jalen off the screen. It's short. Kungu the rebound. And here come the Hawks back the other way. 8 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Hawks looking to put some together. On the offensive side, Jalen fading away on the baseline. He's not making that shot. Towns with the rebound. Outlet to Josh Hart. Hart over the Towns. Takes a deep logo three. No good. Jalen Johnson the rebound. That's Johnson's 9th rebound of the game.
Oh.
7.5 remaining. Jalen Johnson spins through a double team. Johnson, Daniels to McCollum for three and over the back. Atlanta shooting 44% from the field, 29% from downtown. New York shooting 55% from the field and 40% from downtown. And the Knicks are going to call a timeout, Rocha, right here with 7:30 to go. The call timeout.
Perfect. San Antonio game's about to start.
Okay, go ahead.
Perfect timing. I expected more from CJ. Dude, we all did, man. CJ was incredible, averaging almost 25 points a game in this series. And tonight, he's dropped an absolute brick, man. CJ is playing like this. He got a wide open look right there. A wide open look from CJ McCollum. Wins? Whoa, there you go, bro. I can't do a Ric Flair woo, bro. Jesse, unfortunately, we can't show the game, man. Sorry, dude. Mad Dog says, dear God, CJ, make a basket. Bro, he's been awful, man. Absolutely awful tonight. So timeout by New York as they lead at 73-57. Muted.
I thought you said that game was tipping off.
It's just about to. Yeah.
All right. Hey, go ahead, man.
Okay.
Go hang up the call, and I'll join you for the second half of that game.
All right.
All right. Go ahead, hang up. Oh, it's a commercial break here in New York. It's 73-57. Each team has scored 9 points here in this third quarter. And your leading scorers for this game right now in New York is Jalen Brunson with 20 points. Jalen Johnson, he is a leading scorer for the Atlanta Hawks with 14 points. Johnson's also their leading rebounder with 9. And Atlanta's leading with assists with 4. The leading rebounder for the New York Knicks is Karl-Anthony Towns with 12. Jalen Brunson, their assist leader, with 5. So I'll call the rest of this New York and Atlanta game, and then I'll join Rocha for the second half of that Spurs and Blazers game, which is about to tip off right now. Casey says, I haven't watched much of the Pistons and Magic series. How bad have the Pistons been? Well, Jalen Duren's been having a terrible series. Cade Cunningham, he's their leading scorer, and He's their only consistent scorer. But even he has been struggling. So many turnovers in this series. I mean, it's well over 20 turnovers in the 4 games that they've played. And now they are facing an elimination in this next game. It's a must win. It's basically Orlando just able to bully them right back, and they're doing a better job. Pistons were able to bully everybody all regular season long, and now they've met their match. Orlando is more physical than they are. They're beating them at their own game. And when it comes down to it, they have more, better decision makers and scores. And that's making the difference right now in this series. And now they're on the verge of winning it. So we'll see what happens with Detroit going into the offseason. Looks like they need another consistent score to put around Cade Cunningham. And Jalen Duren, I know he's looking for that next contract. And, man, great regular season. But during the postseason, jeez, he's terrible. He's awful. He's been pretty awful. Josh, you see where the NCAA tournament is going up to 76 or 78 next year? Yeah, that is crazy. I don't like that. I think that's way too many teams, but I understand why they're doing it. As we come out of the timeout, it is going to be Bridges right down the heart of the lane with a slam to the rim to make it 75-57. New York has 4 timeouts left, and so do the Atlanta Hawks. Here come the Hawks with a Kongwu, Jalen Johnson, C.J. McCollum, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and Dyson Daniels. Nickeil with the catch-and-shoot 3 up and down. A splash from Nickeil to cut the lead to 15. Now, they got to get some stops, the Atlanta Hawks, but we haven't seen much of their defense here today. So far in this game, the interior defense of the Hawks is getting absolutely penetrated. 42 points in the paint. Scored against the Knicks. Scored against the Hawks, I'm sorry. Here's OG Anunoby putting the ball on the floor against Jalen Johnson on the right elbow. Step back. OG, he's money tonight, OG Anunoby. He's money tonight. OG Anunoby's got 15 points on damn near 50% shooting with 8 rebounds. Quickly the other way, it's a layup there for Dyson Daniels down the baseline. Dyson Daniels, 12 points on 5 for 7 shooting. The best offensive output we've seen from Dyson so far in this series. C.J. McCollum, 4 points, 2 for 7 shooting. His worst of the series so far. Now, here comes Bridges into the front court with 6 minutes left to go. Bridges over to Jalen Brunson with 9 on the shot clock, 6 on the game clock. Bridges off the screen from OG, attacking Nickeil down the baseline, bodying him up, curls off the screen from Towns, and he'll knock down the turnaround shot. That was perfectly executed right there between Brunson and Karl-Anthony Towns. Great screen by Towns. 79-62. Dyson tries the floater over Towns, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dyson, who was trying to fight for his own rebound. It's Knicks ball. It's Knicks ball. Matthew asked Josh, hey, do I miss what? Is my audio okay? Is it cutting in and out, or is it fine? Let me know, because sometimes that happens. If it does, let me know. Mods. 79-62. New York is leading right now. Bridges will look to go to the bench. Miles McBride checks in. Jordan Clarkson checks in for OG Anunoby. Gabe Vincent for the Hawks will check in for C.J. McCollum, who's having the worst night of the series so far. They don't have that C.J. offense output right now. And here comes Deuce McBride to bring up the ball for the Knicks. Deuce is out there with Brunson, Clarkson, Hart, and Towns. Over to Towns on the elbow. Handoff quickly to Jalen Brunson. Off the dribble. He's backing down Dyson. Turnaround fadeaway. Ooh, way off the left side of the iron. It's rebounded by a Kongwu. Head to Dyson in the front court. Hawks need to get a bucket here. It's 79-62. Kongwu wants it inside. He kicks out. Catch and shoot 3 from the corner is Nickeil Alexander-Walker. 79-65. The lead is cut down to 14. 10 points in this quarter for Nickeil, with 16 points total in this game. Up by 14, here comes Towns into the front court. Behind the back pass to the cutter, Deuce McBride. He tries to kick left corner to Hart, intercepted by Jalen Johnson instead. Johnson, Nickeil, down inside. He will be fouled a reach-in foul. I believe that was on Brunson. As Nikhil was going down the heart of the lane, Brunson tried to strip that ball loose, and he was called for a foul, and he did not like that call. He thought he had all ball on that one. I'm good. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Because I know sometimes my microphone gets a little funky sometimes, which I apologize for. It's 65-79, 14-point deficit for the Hawks, though inbound from the far sideline in their white uniforms here, shooting on the left side of the screen. They have Jalen Johnson, Nikhil, Kuminga, Tony Bradley, and Vincent on the floor right now. 17 the shot clock as the ball's inbounded to Jalen Johnson. He gets a screen from Gabe. He'll slip, and Johnson will drive into the paint against OG. Out to Tony Bradley, now to Kuminga. Off the screen from Tony, down the baseline. He brings out Kuya Clarkson. I take that shot. Now he'll go to a Johnson fadeaway three. That's way off the mark. Hits nothing but the side backboard. OG the rebound. Brunson ahead to Deuce McBride. Deuce is on the left corner, hounded by Gabe Vincent, finds Clarkson. He dribbles out to the perimeter. He's going to curl off the double screen from Brunson and OG. He now finds himself on the near side wing. He'll drive on Tony Bradley, drive baseline, and he's fouled by Tony Bradley. Clarkson will go to the line for 2 shots. 2 shots. Oh, yeah, this game is now getting a lot more chippy. This game is getting a lot more chippy. 2 shots coming up then for Jordan Clarkson. 2 shots. First one is up for Clarkson, and that is good. 80-65, 15-point lead now for the New York Knicks. (80-65), 3:51 to go. Clarkson with one more free throw coming. That is up. That is good for Kuya Clarkson. He knocks down both, and now it's 81-65, down 16. Here come the Hawks with Jalen Johnson, Nikhil Alexander-Walker, Kuminga, Tony Bradley, and Gabe Vincent. And a lob attempt there for Tony Bradley, but fouled by New York's Jordan Clarkson. They try to go with a lob attempt. Clarkson fouls. Is that going to be a foul on the floor? Before he went rised up? Yeah, I guess so. Sports Critic says, what do you think of that Kane poster on Duran? It was incredible, dude. It was incredible. Why didn't your bench react to that? That was also crazy. Ball's inbounded for the sideline, and it's an inbound steal for Deuce McBride. Deuce McBride, lob to Mitch Robinson. 83-65, 3:31 to go. Timeout Atlanta. Timeout Atlanta. It's an 18-point lead for the New York Knicks. Deuce McBride lobbing it up for Mitch Robinson, who throws it down. Atlanta is getting Swiss cheesed up here defensively in the paint. 46 points in the paint for the New York Knicks. 46. Whew. Tough. Sports Critic says, I think it happened so fast. I don't know. I just thought that was awesome. That was an awesome poster dunk. I thought we had some pretty good reactions to that too, man. I just thought it was weird that your entire bench saw that coming as he was attacking from the wing, went right at him at the rim, and as it's happening and after it happened, your bench just went like this. That was a sick poster dunk. Josh, who do you have making out of the East? Out of the East enforcement, I have the Boston Celtics. And Boston just lost today to Philadelphia. I got to go back and watch that game, but Philly beats Boston. I have Boston out of the East, meeting the Thunder. Why, enforcement? Who do you have coming out of the East? It's a timeout right now. Timeout commercial break made by the Atlanta Hawks, down 65 to 83. Embiid went off. And I heard Embiid went to the locker room at one point with a knee injury, and then he came back out there, and he ended up going off. Orlando Magic Nation with the 2. You think my Magic will go to the Eastern Conference Finals at this point, knocking out the number 1 seed? Maybe. It's possible. I don't have it happening, but it's possible, man. You guys are in the middle of an upset alert in the first round. I respect it, man. I respect it. Props to your Magic. You, Orlando, and to Amir. Why is CJ so trash? He's having his worst performance of the series today. Worst performance of the series. 2 for 7. He went right to the bench. He's awful tonight. He's awful tonight. He's almost as bad as the interior defense of the Atlanta Hawks. Orlando Magic Nation with a 2. He says, we play the Cavs or Raptors if we beat the Pistons. Could you beat one of those 2 teams? Yeah, you could. Yeah. You could beat one of those teams. Look what the Cavs and Raptors are right now. Do either one of those teams scare you at the moment? The way you guys play bully ball, you and the Pistons, you might punch Cleveland or Toronto right in the mouth, and they might not know how to respond at all. At all. I'd say Toronto's probably a more physical team than Cleveland is. So it's possible. Yeah, man. It's possible, dude. Thank you, Orlando. Kenny with a subscribe. Thank you, Kenny. We're back for action. It's Atlanta basketball. And here's Tony Bradley on the drive inside against Mitch Robinson, and he'll draw a foul. It's a shooting foul they're calling. So that's 2 free throws coming up for Tony Bradley. Mitchell Robinson called for the foul there. That's going to be his first of the ball game. Josh, it's a miracle. Scoot scored. Scoot finally scored. Oh, my God. Where was he that last game? Well, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. You're eating a Snickers, truck driver? Hell yeah, man. That's a good snack. First free throw, no good by Tony Bradley. No good. Thank y'all for hitting that thumbs up. 50 away from 700. Thank you, guys. And the second free throw is no good. Mitchell Robinson's going to get the rebound. He falls to the floor, and he's going to hand it off to OG, who then helps him up off the floor, man. 83-65, and here is Deuce McBride on the drive. Turnaround fadeaway shot over CJ McCollum. That's not going to go, and that's going to be out of bounds. Last touch-out by who? It's going to go to Atlanta. They're going to go to Atlanta. Oh, we're getting a challenge? Is that what they said? No challenge. What's going on right now? They're changing the call. It's going to be Knicks ball. So they couldn't decide who was out on. At first, they were saying Knicks ball, and then they changed it to Hawks ball, and now they're going to change it back to the Knicks ball. What the hell? $2 donation from Orlando Magic Nation says, I need 11 more points from CJ. 11 more points from CJ? He's 2 for 7 right now, man. Good luck. Dude's playing like ass. What is going on? Inbound the fucking ball. What are they discussing? Finally, jeez. Jose Alvarado inbounds to Deuce McBride to Mitchell Robinson on the left wing. Handoff goes to Alvarado with 2:50 to go, 6 on the shot clock. Alvarado the drive, loses his dribble. Alvarado just tripped up himself. And now here comes CJ McCollum. Good luck, Orlando. He's got the ball, CJ McCollum. CJ, Kuminga tees out the corner 3. It rattles out. Rebounded by Deuce. 2:28 to go. Deuce McBride over to Alvarado. Slow it down, Jose. Jose wants to go 1,000 miles an hour. He needs to slow it down a little bit. 2:19 to go. 9 on the shot clock. Jose on the drive. Step back three. Contested over Kispert. That's not going to fall. And it's rebounded by Kuminga. A lot of misses right now between both teams with 2:09 to go. Ooh, CJ with the hezzy move. He'll drive. Clarkson strips the ball loose. And now he's tied up with Jose. And we're going to get a jump ball. Jump ball with 2:04 to go. Orlando Magic Nation says Okay. Orlando Magic Nation with a $2 donation. If CJ hits 11 more points, I'll gift the membership. 11 more points, you'll gift the membership? Bet. CJ, 11 more points. Let's go, Orlando. Thank you, Tristan Allen. All right, jump ball right now between the Knicks and the Hawks. It's a rough game, man. I'll tell you that. It's a rough game. Ball's up, and it's taken up by Alvarado, and we got another whistle. Jesus fucking Christ. Now what? They're calling a loose ball foul against Alvarado on a jump ball? And the commentators on television are just laughing. At this point, they're just laughing right now. They're just laughing. I'm about to lose it. They're about to lose it on the broadcast. Free throws coming up for CJ. They're in the bonus, the Atlanta Hawks. First free throws up, no good. McCollum, are you kidding me? You're 2 for 8 from the field, 4 points, and you missed the first free throw. You lost this game, Shiz Shads. I'm not losing this game. He missed them both. So far, I'm looking like a genius right now with my pick. I picked the Knicks to win. I'm not losing shit. Here's Deuce McBride off the screen from Karl-Anthony Towns. Over to Towns on the near side wing. 1:45 to go. 7 the shot clock. He'll drive. And another foul. Towns will go to the line for 2 shots. Foul committed by Tony Bradley. What's up, UCF? He says, I'm an Orlando Jaguar now. How about that Magic, though, man? How about them Magic? Looking damn good right now. Towns at the line shooting 2 free throws. Thank you, Anthony, for the subscribe. First one's up. It's good. It's going to take 4 hours to end this third quarter at this point. 84-65. Second free throws up, and Towns knocks down both free throws. 85-65, 20-point game. Here come the Hawks with Gabe Vincent, Kuminga, Kispert, CJ McCollum, and Okongwu. Gabe Vincent over to Okongwu on the near side. Handoff goes McCollum to the right corner. Pull up 3. Kuminga splashes. Oh, my God. We actually got a field goal by somebody. A field goal by some team. 68-85. Wow. A field goal. Here's Jose Alvarado. And I was about to say, can we go 2 possessions without a foul? And I spoke. And there he goes. Jose Alvarado fouled by CJ McCollum. 2 free throws coming up. Free throw up. It's good. Am I into boxing? I am. Enforcement. Yes. I am into boxing. My whole life I've been into boxing. Now, MMA, nah, like I can. every once in a while get into it, but I have never, ever been into mixed martial arts or UFC the way I have been into boxing. Not even close. Kongu over to now Corey Kispert. 1 minute left to go in this third quarter. CJ McCollum on the drive. CJ floater. He's missing everything in today's game. He's 2 for 9 with 4 points. Clarkson step back. It's not CJ's night. And a Kongu with the rebound off of that last miss. Here's Kuminga bring up the ball. Over to Kongu. Hop step floater. And that's in and good. We got a 17-point game. 31 seconds to go. Here's Deuce. Clarkson driving baseline, whip pass to the left corner, and that's good for Jose Alvarado. He knocks down the splash. 90-70, 20-point game. 20-point game. 19 seconds to go. Crowd chanting defense as if they need it at this point because Atlanta's just hot garbage. OG commits a personal foul. Of course. We had 10 seconds left. Of course we're going to get a foul. First free throw's up, and it's good. Hey, someone can make the free throws. Atlanta doesn't want it tonight. Atlanta's getting killed tonight. They're getting killed tonight. New York's clamping them. New York's killing them in the paint offensively. Can we get this second fucking free throw going? Jesus Christ. Second free throw's up for Kuminga. It's up and good. What took that so long? Ball's inbound at 8 seconds left to go. And Jalen Brunson driving baseline. He kicks out to OG with 2 seconds. And he knocks it down. But we got another foul. Another foul. Offensive foul. Against Clarkson. So wave off the bucket. A foul by Clarkson. He runs into Nikhil before that shot. And that does it for the game. I mean, for the quarter, I'm sorry. In the third, 90-72. Well, I guess hold up those fours. It's time for the clutch quarter where it doesn't matter how you start, it's how you finish. And, well, New York with a commanding lead of 90-72. They outscored Atlanta 26-24. And let me tell you something. This game is awful. It's fucking trash. Not only aren't Atlanta being able to do anything, but the way this game is refereed right now, there's stops every 3 fucking seconds. There's a stoppage. There's a malfunction. There's a review. The refs are going back and forth on what the call is. Just a straight up annoying ass game going to the fourth quarter. A lot of stoppages. Lots of fouls. And CJ sucks. CJ is out of his element here tonight. It's one of those nights for CJ. Sometimes it just happens. All right, let's see what's happening in that Spurs game. It's 36-24. I took the Spurs to beat the Blazers and end it tonight. And that looks to be happening. They're up by 12 already. Well, let's get ready for this fourth quarter. Oh, 90-72. New York's scoring 54% from the field, 39% from downtown. Atlanta, 45% from the field, 34% from downtown. 9 turnovers apiece. New York dominating the rebounds, 36-21. 36-21. My name's not Rocha, Ezra. You're talking to the wrong motherfucker. And here comes Brunson bringing up the ball. Brunson with Mitchell Robinson, Clarkson, Bridges, and Anunoby. Bridges in the front court, picked up by Corey Kispert. Bridges with a handoff to Clarkson, who almost dribbled out of bounds. He'll attack Kispert off the dribble, right to the rim, misses the layup. CJ the rebound. Atlanta's got to put some points up on the board. CJ over to Kispert for 3, hits the back iron, rebounded by Jalen Brunson, 90-72. And here's Brunson with the layup. It's up and it's good. (92-72), 20-point game. And there goes a dunk there by a Okongwu. I know Josh, but Rocha said earlier he had CJ McCollum. He didn't have CJ McCollum. We had CJ McCollum. And here's Mitchell Robinson with the dunk. We had CJ McCollum. 10:37 to go, and Kuminga is going to be fouled here on the right sideline by Jalen Brunson. They're going to call that for a shooting foul with 10:36 to go here in the fourth quarter. What's up, LD from the Philippines? Welcome on in. Free throws coming up for Kuminga. First one's up, and that is good. It's a 19-point game. You had 20 points combined for CJ McCollum, assists and rebounds, and then he plays like this. He's 2 for 9. He's 2 for 9. Awful, dude. Just awful. Now, Kuminga will knock down both of his free throws. He's got 13 points. Here come the Knicks with OG, Bridges, Brunson, Robinson, and Clarkson, and we have a foul. It's going to be an offensive foul against Mitchell Robinson. That's a turnover. It's Atlanta basketball. And with that turnover, during the dead ball, we have Jalen Johnson checking in for Corey Kispert. Hey, Ren from the Philippines. ¿Cómo estás? Welcome on in. (94-76). Johnson over to Kongu going baseline, and that's going to be another foul. Bridges with the foul, and 2 free throws coming up for Okongwu. Fun playoff basketball. Just great. So many fouls, man. Josh, I think this is going to be the longest fourth quarter. You're probably right, Johnny. You're probably right, man. This game has been absolute dumpster fire ass with the stoppages and the so many fouls. Okongwu, first free throws up and good. 77-94. Josh Hart would check in for OG Anunoby. Well, San Antonio looks like they're blowing out Portland early. Kongwu will knock down both free throws. It's 94-78. Yeah, Wilds. I mean, look, I know you're enjoying the blowout win, you know. That's your team. Your Knicks are kicking ass, but damn, this is tough to watch. Jalen Brunson against Nikhil, and he'll lean in for another foul. Fuck. Can we go 2 possessions without a whistle? Can we go 2 possessions in this game without a whistle? God almighty. And that was Brunson fouled by Nikhil shooting 3. So that's 3 free throws. First one's up, no good for Brunson. Hey, easy. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank y'all for hitting that like button too. 700 likes on the stream. Thank you guys. Sorry, this is frustrating. It is frustrating. Second free throw coming up for Brunson. It's up and it goes. This game is so awful. The most entertaining thing they can come up with right now is Reggie Miller and Mike Tirico on the broadcast booth. The final free throw is up and good. They barely even showed it because they want to show Reggie Miller. And to be honest, maybe that is more entertaining. The game is in progress. Cut to the game. Thank you. So we can watch this next foul. Nikhil, Okongwu, back to Nikhil Alexander Walker. Shot clock to 10. Inside, Okongwu. He'll go up and in. He scores. He scores. It's a 16-point game. 9.5 minutes ago. Mitchell Robinson set the screen for Jalen Brunson. He takes off like a rocket down the hill, and he's fouled. That's what I'm saying, right? We can't go 2 possessions without a foul. We can't go 2 possessions without a foul. And there we go. There we go, baby. We got another one. We got another one. And are they going to challenge this? Oh, my goodness. All right. We got a challenge here by Atlanta. They don't like that foul that was called on the floor. Kongu with the shooting foul. So they'll challenge. And it's going to be a commercial break. That could have been a clean block. That could have been a clean block. I wish I could see the replay. But they didn't show it. Maybe it was. Right now, Jalen Brunson, 26 points, 11 for 18. 6 assists, 2 rebounds. Oh, my son, let me see. Let me go back to the box score here. See what Cat has. Karl-Anthony Towns has 16 points. OG's got 15 points. So those are the leading scorers for the New York Knicks. Oh, and then Alvarado's got 12 points off the bench. For the Atlanta Hawks, they have 16 from Nikhil, 14 from Dyson Daniels, 14 from Jalen Johnson, 16 from Okongwu. But CJ McCollum, 4 points. 4 points from CJ on 2 for 9 shooting. He also has 4 turnovers. And then off the bench, we have Kuminga with 13 points. So Atlanta's got like 5 players. They have 5 players in double digits right now. 5 players in double digits. And they're losing 16 by 16 points. Right now, we're in a challenge made by Atlanta, calling the floor, shooting foul by Okongwu. We're still at a commercial break. It's a challenge by Atlanta. Manu's Quest with a $10 donation says, cheers for the playoff streams, Joshy. Here's a joke to cheer you up. Why did John Stockton always use a payphone? Why did John Stockton always use a payphone? I don't know. Why did John Stockton always use a payphone? Manu Quest, thank you, brother, man, for the $10 donation, dude. Thank you. Love you, man. I can't wait for the punchline. $2 donation, Manu. He loved dropping dimes. Oh my! Ba-da-bum, ding. Nikhil shoots a 3 after the challenge. It was called to a no call, so it was successful for Atlanta. Manu's Quest with the father joke of the night. That's hilarious, man. And you know what? No one dropped dimes like John Stockton. He still holds the assist all-time record, man. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jalen Brunson wheeling and dealing top of the key, and he'll drive, and he will score, Jalen Brunson. 98-80, 18-point deficit for the Hawks, and Jalen back to the way with an emphatic dunk. Manu's Quest with 5 gifted memberships going to Bag God, Ice Spray Solar, Jimbo, Cybre, and Sid 853. And then a foul here by Jalen Johnson. Because remember, we are not going 2 possessions without a foul in a row. Manu's Quest, thank you so much, man, for the 5 gifted memberships. Big O cheers to Manu. Thank you, brother. I really do appreciate that, man. I do. And now the Knicks will inbound here. From the far sideline to Bridges. Kick out. Clarkson for 3. Clarkson overshot that one, and it's out of bounds. Turnover. Hawks ball. I got CJ for 5 mid-range shots. Ooh, well, he's got only 2 shots made in this entire game, bro. I'm sorry. Oh, they're going to say Knicks basketball. They changed the call again. The refs have been doing this all game. Here's Brunson. Top of the key picked up by Dyson Daniels. Shot clock to 3, 2, up and under. Floater. Got it. And 1. They call the foul. Jalen Brunson with 30 points. The foul came from Nickeil Alexander-Walker. $30 from Jalen Brunson. So if you had Jalen Brunson, he went off for you. He went off. 13 for 21, 30 points, 6 assists, 2 rebounds, and now he's got a free throw. Gabe Vincent will check in for CJ McCollum, who had a terrible night. And Brunson makes it 101-82, 19-point lead. Does not look like Towns coming in, says Fly. You're probably right. That's probably best, right? 101-82. Here's a catch and shoot 3 from McCongo. Hits the back iron, rebounded by Josh Hart. And here come the Knicks back the other way. 101-82. Josh Hart off the screen from Mitchell Robinson. Hart almost got stripped by a Kongwu. Shot clock to 12. Finds its way to Brunson. Brunson to the near side wing for 3. Got it! Jalen Brunson. 34 points. 34 points for Jalen. Woo! 104-82. Brunson, you're ridiculous. Gabe Vincent misses the 3-point shot. 7:14 to go, and the Knicks have the ball. And Manu's got a $20 dono. $20 dono from Manu. TSF has been my saviors for the last few days. Been dealing with a family death and having you boys. It's true, my boy, you guys cheer me up and are my lucky charms while I bet ball. Dinner's on me tonight. Support the Fury. Thank you, Manu. I really need to hear that, man. I really appreciate you, Manu. And thanks for being a supporter of ours and hanging out with us, man. You've been a real one. Cheers. Thank you, brother. And I'm so sorry to hear about the death in your family, man. Recently, I'm sorry. Condolences to you and the family, man. And that's always hard to deal with. It's always a hard thing to deal with. I'm sorry, bro. But thank you. Dealing with that, and you still came through, showing some love, supporting, hanging out. Thank you. We got a timeout here by the Knicks. It's 82-106. Knicks timeout. Before that, it was a Jalen Johnson loose ball foul. We have 44 fouls called in this game. 44. 44 fouls. Knicks went to the foul line 28 times. Hawks 17 times. Mono says it's all good, my guy. We knew it was coming for a 95-year-old Gramps. Always show love to you, boys. Rest in peace to Gramps, man. 95. 95. That's a long life. That's a long life he lived. Full life. Condolences. We'll go grab me a cold one. Put Towns back in. Yeah. I'd be shocked they bring him back in. It's 106-82. Blowout game? Probably not. But we'll see, man. Maybe they do. So you probably need it for a parlay, right? Thank you, guys. Thank you all. Where's Roach? Roach is streaming the Spurs game right now. He's live right now on a separate stream for the San Antonio Spurs, who are up 54-28. 54-28. So that game looks to be already over. Spurs kicking ass. There's a link to that stream if you guys are wanting to go. I'll be joining him as soon as this game is over. 6:27 left to go in this one. I'll be joining him for the second half of the Spurs game. Looks pretty rough over there. Looks pretty rough. Some rough games here today. Except for that Boston-Philly game. That was interesting. I'll be going back and watching that one, seeing what happened. Joel Embiid popped off today. It looked like Paul George had a good game. Fourth quarter performance by Philadelphia. Thank you, Avatar. Love you, buddy. Knicks on an 8-0 run as we're coming out of their timeout. They have 3 timeouts left. Atlanta's got 2. McCollum checks back in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Oh, dude, Karl-Anthony Towns checked in. Cat's in. You got it. You got him back in there. You got him back in there. How much you need? How much you need? Ball's inbounded. Cat's out there with Brunson. And here's Brunson down the baseline to OG Anunoby. 108-82. Cat's in there. I didn't think they'd bring him back being up this big, but they did. 17 and 10 for OG. Vincent off the screen from Jalen fires away the three. That's no good. Towns the rebound. Towns ahead to Brunson, and he'll draw a shooting foul against Gabe Vincent. 2 free throws coming up for Jalen Brunson. 1 point for Cat. You need 1 point for Cat. Okay. So 1 field goal or 1 free throw. You think Jalen Johnson's getting 20? If they don't pull him, then yeah. If they don't pull him soon, he could get 4 points. He could do that. 5:59 to go. The defense is not going to be as tight for New York right now. 109-82. New York is up big. G. Booker, you need 2 points from Cat. You need 2 points. Right now on the floor for the Knicks, it is Towns, Brunson, Bridges, OG, and McBride. Brunson knocks down the second free throw, making it 110-82. Brunson's got 36 points. 36 points. 5:54 to go. And here come the Atlanta Hawks. Jalen Johnson's got the ball. He kicks out to Dyson. Wide open for 3. He rattles it in. Dyson Daniels shot so well today. Dyson, 7 for 11, 17 points. I have never called a game of Dyson Daniels where he shot this well. So kudos to him. Oh, here's Cat. Cat to Brunson. He's up top, guarded by Dyson Daniels. 7 of the shot clock, 5:25 to go. Ooh, a double screen right there. Brunson, hounded by Gabe Vincent with the help defense. Out to Bridges for 3. You know damn well Bridges not making that shot. Absolutely not. That rhymed a little bit. Johnson, Dyson, back to Jalen. Knock it down. Knock it down. He missed it. McCollum the rebound. McCollum step back. McCollum scored. McCollum scored his 3rd field goal of the game. 110-87. Yo, we got a $5 dono from Manu. My fam and I had a Whopper versus Big Mac debate in real life, and Whopper was a landslide winner like these Knicks tonight. Long live the king. Dude, Jalen Johnson with the steal. Johnson, real quick. Up the court, off the big. Jalen's got it. 2 points. Dude, we had that debate here. It reminds me of that debate we had the other night. The other night, we were debating Big Mac versus Whopper, and Whopper also won in a landslide. I chose Whopper, Rocha chose Whopper, and like 95% of the chat chose Whopper over Big Mac. Bridges knocks down a fadeaway 3. Oh, my God. Bridges scored a 3. Timeout. Timeout, Atlanta. They have 1 timeout left. 4:09 to go. It's 113-89. For those who weren't here for the great Whopper Big Mac debate, let me know what you would choose, Big Mac or a Whopper. Thank you, Manu. Whopper all the way. I get 2 more. You got to chug the rest of that. You want me to chug the rest of this beer? Damn near full. Leonardo, thank you so much for the subscribe. Big Mac, Whopper, Whopper, Whopper. Are they going to pull the starters here? Probably should. Maybe they should. There's 4:09 left to go. It was timeout by Atlanta. I will lose my parlays short of 1 PRA from Cat. Ah, dude, that sucks. 1 measly point, dude. And he kept passing up the ball. He checked in, and as soon as he got it, he just immediately passed it back up. Nina says Whopper with McDonald's fries. You know what? That sounds legit right there. Whopper with McDonald's fries. Hell yeah. Big Mac says Avatar. He's going Big Mac. Hygiene says, where are all the haters that said the Knicks were going to choke? Where are you? I had the Knicks tonight. Rocha had the Hawks. And, dude, New York came out and they played for what was the first time this series, true New York style basketball. The way they've been playing all season long. Here's a catch and shoot 3 by Muhammad Gay. That's no good. Brunson the rebound. So out there for the Knicks, it's still Brunson, Towns is still out there. OG, McBride, and Bridges. Here's Karl-Anthony Towns on the left wing outside. Towns looking for Brunson. He'll shoot the three. Got it! Brunson with the splash. Karl-Anthony Towns with the assist. Towns with the assist, y'all. It's 116-89. On the floor for the Hawks, it's Gay, Bradley, Hield, Vincent, and Kispert. With 3:28 to go, McBride commits a foul. And now they're going to check out Brunson, Bridges, OG, and Cat to a round of applause. A standing ovation. Absolutely brilliant from these guys. I won for once, says Xenon. You got it. That's right. You took the PRA. Towns with the assist. Congratulations, man. The very last shot attempt before they pulled everybody. There you go. There you go. Brunson going to the locker room right now. Brunson just went to the locker room, y'all. 116-89, 3:25 to go. Corey Kispert over to Buddy Hield. You know you fucked up when Buddy Hield's got to check in. And Buddy Hield scored. My buddy and me. Thanks again, Manu, for the 5, man, from earlier, dude. Whopper all day. Shades says Big Mac is just a regular burger with insane lettuce and Big Mac sauce. Quarter pounder versus Whopper should be debate. The fuck? Oh, dude, if we're talking about if we're keeping it within McDonald's, I'll take the double quarter pounder over the Big Mac for sure every time. You're getting more of a burger. It's a better bite as Gabe Vincent rattles down the 3. I'll take the double quarter pounder with cheese. Double quarter pounder with cheese. You know what? Sometimes I might even throw bacon on there. 160-94, 2.5 to go. Out there for the Knicks, it's Jeremy Sohan, Huck Purdy, Shamet, Alvarado, and Kolek. Here's a 3 up top. Jeremy Sohan from downtown. 119-94, 2:11 to go. Is Cat bench? Yes. Yes, Sante, he's benched. Buddy, pull up, elbow, shot, won't go. Rebounded by Jose Alvarado. 2 minutes. 2 minutes left in this game. Tyler Kolek off the high screen. He'll drive. Teardrop off the big shot. No good. Rebound went to Huck Purdy, and he's fouled with 1:49 to go. Brunson never passes the ball. What did Brunson have for assists today? Brunson had 39 points, 8 assists, 3 rebounds, 1 turnover. And he did it with 15 for 23 shooting. 3 for 5 from downtown from Jay Brunson. The bum of the game today, CJ McCollum. And I'm sorry to say that about CJ, man. Like, dude's not a bum, but he played the worst tonight. 6 points on 30% shooting, 4 turnovers in a game where Dyson Daniels came through. 17 points on 7 for 11. He shot well. Okongwu shot well. 16 points on 60% shooting. Jalen Johnson shot like 50% from the field with 18 points and 10 rebounds. 6 assists too. Nikhil shot well. The whole starting lineup shot well besides CJ McCollum. Like, he really shit the bed. But the biggest thing was also the defense of Atlanta. Like, that was the worst thing tonight. Their interior defense got cooked up. It was Swiss cheese, not to put holes in it. They gave up 58 points in the paint tonight. 1:35 to go. Here comes the Knicks driving, and a slam for Jeremy Sohan. 121-94. And they got beat off the rebound. So Atlanta lost this game in the paint. Points of the paint defensively, they were atrocious against New York. And then the rebound battle, 45-27 in favor of New York. They got killed inside tonight. They got killed inside the paint tonight, Atlanta. Manu with a $5 donation. Manu! He says Big Mac fell off. Hall of Fame burgers of McDonald's is the McRib, the Angus, and the QPBLT. And McDonald's pizza for the OGs. If you know, you know. Oh my goodness, dude. I remember that. I remember when McDonald's had pizza. I remember when they had spaghetti. And here's a fadeaway. Sohan got it for 2. You know what was another good one for me, Manu? I don't know if you remember. Maybe you do. Yeah, I think you do. Like, what was it like? Back in 2003, McDonald's had the Big and Tasty burger. It was amazing. That was one of the best tasting burgers they ever put out. I still dream about that. I had these big back dreams about that Big and Tasty burger. It was so good. And it was cheap, too. That was a good one, too. Carbonated Man says, you guys remember the Golden Arch Burger? I don't think I remember. I don't think I remember that one. Shout out to you, Manu. Thank you. The Big and Tasty, it was elite. It was a sauce. Oh, it was so good. I remember I was a senior in high school, and I also had a job. I was working as a telemarketer at the time, and I remember we had a McDonald's right across the street, and we would go there all the time, and we would grab those Big and Tasties like nobody's business, man, because they were cheap and they were so good. 36 seconds ago, it's 124-94. It's Atlanta basketball after the free throw. And here we go. On the floor, it's Wallace, Heel, Bradley, Gay, and Kispert. Kispert the drive. He's blocked by Huck Purdy into the hands of Tyler Kolek with 20 seconds to go. And Sohan ahead with the layup. Jeremy Sohan, 10 points right off the bench. Here's a Buddy Hield 3. Buddy Hield knocks it down from downtown. 11 seconds to go. How's this one going to play out? Ball's inbounded. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's over. 126-97. New York takes a 3-2 series lead. 3-2 series lead. New York. All right, here we go. Let me change that. Knicks lead 3-2. Who had the Knicks winning? Who had the Knicks winning this game? I had them winning. I had Brunson MVP. He was MVP. My X factor tonight was Karl-Anthony Towns. I would give it to. You know what? I'm cool. I'm cool with Towns being the X factor tonight, man. 16-14 with 6 assists. But OG also was great tonight, man. 17-10. 17-10. But Karl-Anthony Towns also had 2 steals, 2 blocks with that 14 rebounds, 16 points on only 2 misses on the night, and 6 assists. Knicks got it. Knicks got it. All right, so here we go. This game is over. This game is over. Let's go join Rocha for the Blazers and Spurs game. Let's go join Rocha for the Blazers and Spurs game. I'll drop the link right now here in the chat. There it is. Go hit that link right there. Go join Rocha. I'll be there here soon. I'll be there here pretty soon. Hit that link. Thank you, Tristan Allen, as well. Thank you. Thank you all again for joining me. I know it wasn't a great game. It was a pretty awful game. But thank you guys for joining us. Thank you. All right. I'm going to go join Rocha. Let's see. He's at halftime. All right. As soon as he's done with his halftime box score. And this game's on ESPN, right? There you go, guys. Hit that link. Go join Rocha on the Spurs stream. I'll join him here in a minute. I'm just waiting for him to get done so he can call me. Oh my goodness. Rachel Demita just rated us too. I don't know if Rocha saw that. I don't know if Rocha saw that. Oh my goodness. Rocha. Rachel Demita's rating us right now. Rachel Demita's rating us right now. Yeah, I saw that in the chat. Shout out to Rachel Demita. She's live right now for the Spurs and Blazers game. Shout out to the Courtside Club in the chat. I see you guys. Thank y'all so much. Tell Rachel we appreciate her so much for that rate. That is awesome. Well, what's the situation? I just joined. I'm part of this raid too. I'm just now joining. I'm joining the stream now. What's going on? Is that a good or bad thing? And Wemby's got what? 7 points, 4 rebounds? We both had the Spurs winning this game, and so far they're in absolute control in the driver's seat. So it's halftime. We got a whole other half left to go before this one is over. But once again, shout out to the Courtside Club and Rachel Demita for the Courtside Club raid.
quarter, the second half. But San Antonio now up again by 24 points. Muted.
I'm back.
Hello there.
Wow. Terrible game.
Yeah, it's a blowout,
Terrible
baby.
game. Blowout games today, except for Philly, the one stream that we didn't do.
Avdia misses the shot. Now up court, Castle to Vassell. No good, rebounded by Kamara.
And here come the Spurs with Champagny, Wembanyama, and Vassell, Fox, and Castle. Pull up three. Vassell from the corner, no good. Rebounded by Tumani Kamara. Hand up Denny Avdia. Let's get synced up here. 8:49, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32. A steal there for the Spurs. And here's a three for Champagny. That's up and no good. And we got a shooting foul from Denny Avdia. Shooting foul from Denny. And I think the Blazers are going to challenge this.
They are going to challenge this. It would be the 15th foul already on Portland if it's not overturned.
All right, I'm going to end the stream over there for the Knicks and Hawks. Once again, hit that like. There we go. And hit that link, too. Come join us for the Spurs and Blazers.